You're charging the spirit bomb beam. Oh.
And that, kids, is how you segue into streaming.
I mean,
Hey, everybody.
what was that? I saw that. What was that?
That was G Gundam. That's what that is.
So, welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Side 7, and now we're starting off with the discussion of, is Spirit Bomb a beam, or is it an area effect weapon?
It's a
Area effect.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb.
It's a
yeah.
bomb. I am quoting something on that. So,
Can I roll to assist?
it's from Game Grumps, but like JonTron Game Grumps. JonTron's.
Heavy splash damage.
Yeah, splash damage.
So, area
So.
effect. Nice. Cool.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello. The best Game Grumps. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Side 7. I am your host, admin, the dad, like herder
Captain.
of...
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I am the captain now.
I don't like that.
Captain.
I snap plastic.
No,
Joining me this
Commander
evening,
Bright.
Commander Bright. Tonight we have, of course, the amazing and talented Peoples. Introduce
Hello.
yourselves for people that don't know who we are, because we do have a couple new people in chat, which is awesome.
Ooh,
Hello,
hey.
people. We doing standard top down?
Yep.
Okay, so hello, I'm Derposaurus or Derp or Alicia or whatever. I go by @Derposaurus on TikTok. I primarily do crafting videos, painting videos of Warhammer content. I have an orc army, and I try and do a lot of easy tip videos that speak to beginner painters or painters who might not have access to, like, you know, an incredibly steady hand or an airbrush or whatever. So easy tips to make everybody's models look amazing. So, and some memes.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm the Nerdy Gent. I do relatable weeb memes, nerd memes, all this kind of fun stuff. I really like to just be able to have a good time on TikTok, and it just so happened that I had robots and mechs in my background, so that's why I'm here with these awesome people who have much more robotic talent and gunpla modeling talent than I.
Oh. Get out of here.
All right, no self-deprecation of loud. I want to hear like 2 positive things that you do now. That's your punishment.
Now we have punishment on here. We didn't know this was that kind of stream, everybody.
Bearbot did redeem a hydrate, so drink some water.
Oh, did he? Did he do a hydrate?
Oh yes, so since we last met everyone, we have attained the status of affiliate, which means that as you watch our stream, you can earn stream points, or in this case, plastic bits. You can then use those bits to make us do things, like hydrate.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Posture check.
Hydrating.
But wait,
Yeah,
does it
so
have to be
everything-
water?
IBC.
Just hydrate. Doesn't say
Hydrate.
Yeah.
What you got? What's that? Like a lemon lime?
It's sparkling
Shauna's
water.
got like a squirt.
Ooh.
Oh, sparkling.
I love those.
Do it again.
So
My name is
apologize.
Gutsy Geoid Gunpla. It's Gutsy Geoid Gundam now, but whatever. You guys all know me. I am a Gundam builder, mecha enthusiast, curator of Japanese plastic obsession. So happy to be here with my IBC root beer. Chazelle, you wanna take this one away?
Sure. Hi, my name is Chazelle, but I go by Horchata Baby.
Horchata.
I
I like that.
I do I guess like battle damage on like my Gundams. I don't really know what my content is really, but like I just like building the Gundams themselves. Like I'm not sure.
You
but
do
yeah.
mixed crafts too. Like I've seen.
Nah.
other
Oh, in
stuff.
my video today where like I did that
I liked
the
it.
coasters.
Mm-hmm. That's very cute.
So yeah.
Oh.
I like coming up with like random ideas. So
Mhm.
yeah. Who else is next?
Nerdy. Oh no.
No,
Snap.
it's yeah, it's not.
I mean, I introduced myself at the start. I didn't position
Oh, yeah, that's
myself.
I already did.
My bad. So, y'all know who I am. Vise.
Well, as he just
Oh.
said, my name is Vise. Nice to meet everyone.
Biscuit
I
boy.
do. What?
Nothing.
I do mostly Digimon content, and I'm trying to do a lot more Gunpla content, but still trying to get see where that goes with that, to be honest. But yeah, you guys, if you want, can see more Digimon stuff. That was a bad segue. All right, moving on.
No worries. It's segued. There is no such thing as a bad segue. We've moved from beam versus splash damage to intros, where we all now know each other, and now we are going to move on to whatever come next. I look at my screen and I see 10 minutes about bed bugs, and that makes me scared. So
Bugs.
yeah, no, bugs in general, I hate them.
Oh.
Spiders are fine. Bugs not so much.
What?
So weird.
I love spiders.
Interesting.
I used to breed spiders.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
aren't
This man has a
I'm not
reverse
how am I not
mentality.
surprised?
So here's my thought process. Spiders eat bugs. So eventually, when the arachnid insect overlord takes over, I will be in their good graces. And they will keep me as a pet and not food.
because insects
Snap
that are
us.
just arachnid?
Anything with
Yeah.
anything between 6 legs, anything less than 6 is like when it comes to bugs. I'm cool with 8. Over 8 is too many.
Ooh.
Why?
Should we get grass spiders that are like as big as your hand?
God,
like,
can we
I've-
stop? No,
It
move
doesn't
on.
matter. This,
I had one in my house once.
What, the
doesn't-
desert
Yo.
ones?
Yeah, one that like this
Are
big.
those camel tarantulas or something like that?
Nah, it's a grass
Alright, well,
spider.
So
We know
it
who
does
you
not.
did for Monster Masune.
It does not matter that. Oh, you Vise.
I'm over here like, yes.
It doesn't matter the size. What matters is the number of legs.
That's what I'm playing though.
You okay there, Vise? You doing okay, buddy?
Vise
No.
is, Vise is like the mecha uncle of Side 7. Like, he just makes like weird grunting noises and yells at his dog. And he's like eating
Eats
biscuits, and
biscuits.
chicken all the time.
Shut up, kids.
Mars619 is saying, I'm seeing Snap being into monster spider girls. God.
Well,
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you've-
He
Interesting.
told you.
if you've seen it, I'm just saying.
I mean, I've seen it. We're not going to talk about it because this is. Side 7 is rated PG-13. Actually, what is that? What's that rated? Is it M?
Oh, much more. Oh,
That's A, bro. That's just A. That's a hard A.
So, anyway, now that we've established the boundaries of this show, last week on Side 7, Derposaurus gave us the difficult task, the nigh impossible task, of naming different Warhammer figures, and we all successfully made fools of ourselves. To that end, it's time for a degree of payback. So, each one of us have selected a Gundam, or a mobile suit, I should say, for Derp to identify as best she can. So,
it's gonna
Derp,
be.
are you prepared?
Hold on real quick.
So there might be like a Mimi answer first, and then I'll try and I'll final answer millionaire style lock in on something.
All right, I dig
Because
it.
some of these are gonna hit me with it looks like you know what I mean? Like that's.
You do have lifelines, so if you need, you have 3 chances if you need a hint.
Thank you.
Just call on
Thank you,
someone.
Flippy. I need the luck because I was trying to look at Gundam models today, and I'm just frantically scrolling through. Okay, this was a horse.
Oh god. All right.
There was a horse.
So I believe I've got everyone's.
Sorry,
Ex-
had to feed doggo.
No, that's fine. It's okay to have. Yeah, that's you. All right, so we're gonna come in strong. I believe this one was sent by Gutsy. So, Derp, you ready?
Sure.
I think I know.
That's not Gutsy. Who sent this one?
Let's just do that one first.
Okay. So he's. All right.
small
So
boy.
can you zoom in some? He looks. All right. So he's a bad boy. Obviously, he's got imposing shoulders and spikes. So he's a bad boy. I'm telling you that now. Honestly, I don't really have a Mimi answer for this. I'm feeling something like Baelgor, like a Baelgor kind of thing. Like there's a G in his name. I'm telling you that right now. Baelgor.
I made a
I'm not-
terrible mistake.
Interesting.
You have. This
Yes,
is,
you have.
Oh no.
This
So
This
I,
is-
I opened the magnifier in an effort to zoom in. I'm a traditionally Mac person. No, I can't zoom in. This is the best resolution we got right now. I'm sorry.
like there's a G in his name, but I'm because he's villainy. I'm going with Baelgor. Final answer. Lock it in. Like, but he'd have like a number, like Baelgor 4, it's like Baelgor 7 or something, you know.
Nerdy Gent, who is this?
So this is from one of the most memeiest series in Gundam period, and this is probably like the mildest out of all the ones that we could pick. I tried.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
restrained.
I went restrained out of
Wait, you guys
respect
are
for
Wonky?
that. Is the Grizzly Gundam from G Gundam.
There's a. I mean,
It is
FYI. Oh yeah, go ahead.
so that Gundam series. Every country from around the world, Derp has its own Gundam to fight for it. It's basically like Gundam Olympics. I'm gonna put it just simply like that. And that one is
Yeah.
Neo Canada's Gundam choice. So it's supposed to look like a lumberjack.
you know, I looked him up too. There's also a 7 in his number, so I feel pretty good.
Good
Ooh.
job.
On point.
So,
I
Gutsy,
feel
why'd
like
you
we're gonna
pick
see
it?
a lot of G Gundam. Oh,
Hmm?
Or sorry,
What I do?
Nerdy, why'd you pick
Nerdy.
that one?
Because I felt like it was fun, but it was also a little like askew to like what most other Gundams that you see in any other series, and plus it was the most restrained out of the G Gundam series I could pick.
You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I value your insight and your opinion. Good job, sir.
I found a picture of that model with a chainsaw. Is that like an additional kit that you can get, or did somebody just give him a chainsaw?
So in the manga, there's a lot of
Yeah.
models that didn't come out, and it was just in the manga. So I was kind of sad because there's so many other things that are like super awesome. You'll have to look them all up because they're quite fascinating.
Okay, so we've got a windmill boy. He has like a that is a he's got like a torpedo helmet too, so I don't have anything funny to say about this because it's funny enough as is. I feel like this would have a very straightforward who put this in?
That's
Who's this?
mine. This one's
Okay.
mine.
All right, Gutsy.
We would
I-
both put in G Gundam.
the peasant Gundam.
Yeah.
I like that, Bearbot. I feel
That's
I
very
feel
good.
it's gonna have like a straightforward name, like I feel like it's gonna have whirl in its name, like Whirlvin, yeah,
We believe in you.
like Whirlvin's the Whirlvin mobile windsuit. That's my answer.
Whirlwind mobile windsuit. I love it.
That's very good.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not that bad.
Really? Was it close?
Not at all. It's not close, but it's
Oh.
not bad.
Yeah, does it Fairbot said, does it excrete milled grain?
Yes.
Really?
Short answer.
Oh God.
Yes.
Okay, what's it called?
So this is the Nether Gundam from the Netherlands.
Y'all
Basically,
All picking countries out here?
yeah, I know. Nerdy Gent put it in a really nice way. Basically, in the story of G Gundam, instead of having World War III, the world gets together and decides, hey, instead of having World War III, we're just going to have a giant wrestling match in space every couple of years. And that way there will be no more wars. So let's all choose our, it's half a beauty pageant where you're like displaying some kind of ethnic
And there was a
stereotype
cartoon
about your
over this?
country.
Yes.
It's an entire anime. It's
So it's
actually the
kinda like-
first,
It's like that anime where the countries are personified, but they're also robots.
Italia. It's not like that at all. No. It's closer to like Kinnikuman or something like that. It's like very wrestling vibes, very hot-blooded 90s anime vibes. It's actually was my first Gundam anime ever. I would recommend it to anyone who's hasn't seen a Gundam anime before. But anyway, this is the Nether Gundam. It can transform into
Oh,
just a
it can?
windmill.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a surprise!
Yeah, what a surprise.
I
Right.
was sitting here hoping you'd be like rocket ship.
Its special attack is the Nether Typhoon, where it creates a giant tornado using the windmill
out
on
grain.
its chest. And
Dangerous seeds.
its primary function is to mill grain for the people of the Netherlands.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, Bearbot said he feels like it would be at home on a mini golf course, and I said that it would be like the final boss of the mini
It
golf
is.
course.
That's
Like
perfect.
actively trying to prevent your ball from going in.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
I-
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job, Dirk.
So I did bad on that one. I did better on the first one.
Okay.
No, top
Perfect.
marks still.
She snaps face.
I'm trying to.
What
keep
did you
this-
do, Snaps?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm innocent. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Posture check. Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Oh my!
So I'm pretty sure Horchata, you said this one, right?
Yes.
Oh,
my
okay.
goodness.
All right.
Can we give
so
can we give Derp a hint?
I want to see what she comes up with on her own.
all right.
Okay.
So this gives me Street Shark vibes.
Okay.
Street Sharks. Anybody? Any of y'all?
Yo,
So
They just.
exactly. So I'm feeling Street Shark vibes just because of whatever's going on there. So I'm gonna give it like a it's gonna be like the Finn battle suit or something like that. Like the Finn battle suit X9.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear like your reaction. Like,
Yeah.
so
It's
Horchata.
gonna be like my name's Jeff.
Play the Penelope Gundam.
Adorable.
I mean,
Um,
I chose it because it's like really nice looking and it's like huge, and it's like one of the ones that I want to build. So
Well, live your dreams. Attack well. Yes, exactly. It's I mean it's purple. Purple's big color plus for me. So
that's really nice.
Vincent, what are you doing?
I thought
alright,
it was
Penelope?
hilarious how Derp had it like queued herself up. It's a Street Shark. It's a mega battle suit. And then
It's a-
Horchata is like Penelope.
Penelope.
just Penelope.
Okay, I'll take it.
Good stuff.
Named
what
for
do we-
the
what else we got?
character in a Greek mythology.
Okay.
That Penelope.
Okay.
So this one is
Oh.
mine, and it's slightly out of focus because I resized the window. I'm a bad person.
Fine. Well, he is. Okay, so he looks like he like morphs like out like he morphs out into something. Like his chest cavity opens up to like some kind of a spirit bomb beam or something. He gives me turtle vibes too. He gives me a lot of turtle vibes. He's got some cloppy feet though. I don't know why the limbs aren't individual enough for some reason, because of like the arm on the left. I thought he had like vibes of a robot that's made of a bunch of smaller robots, but I think I'm wrong. So I'm gonna stick with my turtle vibes, and I'm gonna call him. What does he?
Just keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, because like that side over there looks like it's like a face of something. So this could be a robot made of other robots that like come together. Even every one of these plates could be like something. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call it like it's gonna be like the defense shell assembly mass or something. Like that's what I got.
Okay. So I picked this one. This is the Turn X Gundam. So the reason we were all freaking out is he actually does split into individual components, and he can combine with the Turn A Gundam. He's in my backlog.
Like
Well, like more like think Megas, like the Dragon Megazord and the Megazord making the Ultra Megazord.
I know some of these words.
Except, keep in mind, I don't watch the anime. I don't know the story behind this. I get the impression, though, that there's a degree of mind control involved. Yes?
Well, it's made out of nano machines. Is the thing.
Uh,
It is a combiner.
okay.
It is a combiner in the sense that it is a conglomeration of billions and billions of nanites.
All right, that's
That's
fine.
why I freaked out. But I do have a fun fact about this one.
Please.
The Turn X and the Turn A were actually designed by a guy named Sid Mead, who Bandai contacted to do the designs. Sid Mead was the production designer and concept artist for Tron, Alien, Aliens, Blade Runner, all that good stuff. And he designed some Gundams, so that's pretty cool.
And these ones were powered by black holes. Essentially.
So, he's in
Maybe
my
sometime
backlog.
we'll have we can maybe sometime have audience members send in stuff for us to name.
All
Oh,
right.
that'd be
This is-
wonderful.
Now, there's one more. This was sent by Vise, but give me 1 second to get the window the right size. Talk amongst yourselves while I do so.
I had a second where like my brain was like, "That's a Baelgor." Like, don't you know? Oh goodness.
What's cool about the Grizzly Gundam is it actually has a beanie. If you look closer at its head, he's wearing a beanie
Mhm.
because he is a grizzly lumberjack. Man.
Okay. Okay.
And he is fueled by maple syrup.
Don't lie to me on this
That is
day.
so cool.
Every day you're telling me lies. Does he really?
All right.
No, G Gundam is amazing. That horse mecha you were talking about, it's piloted by an actual horse. So
I wouldn't want it any other way. Because if you just got a dude in there to pilot it, it's gonna look
no.
very not okay. Okay, so this is very celestial. This is
Good pick, Vise.
Ooh.
that's a big boy. Okay, so a thick.
Extra
I can't
thick.
tell if it's a villain or a good boy. That really hinders my naming capabilities. Color does not really scream villain, but the like eye thing screams villain to me. So I'm gonna maybe have to go generic. But he does kind of have final boss shoulder thickness. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be like Archagron, the Destroyer, or something like that. How's Archagron sound?
Again,
See it?
you're not
I feel
doing
like
bad.
Joker New Type knows every single one because every time you guys post one, Joker's like, I don't want to spoil it. I gotta stay quiet. So
Uh-oh, Betsy's evolving.
He's now missing no. We're gonna get unlimited rare candies.
yeah. So Archagron the Destroyer. So that's my answer.
Archagron the
You're on the right
Destroyer. I like
track.
it.
You're on the right
I mean-
track. As far as the name being hard to pronounce goes.
Okay. What's he
So-
called?
So the name is actually called Kshatriya. I think that's how you say it correctly.
Yep, Kshatriya.
Yeah. And it's not it
Is he a good
It's-
boy or a bad boy? Give
In
me
the
That's
middle,
a hard
in a
question to
way.
answer in
give
Gundam.
me
Yeah.
an answer.
it's in the middle, I swear to God. Because
It's
of what the
hard to
character
answer
goes
that
through.
in Gundam.
Okay.
Because
But
politics.
Rule of
Moral
thumb,
robots.
especially in Gundam, rule of thumb is if it has one eye, it's a bad guy. You can
See,
can
and I
It's a
couldn't
bad
see
boy.
the eye. I told you, but
Yeah.
he had like.
And when it has like ornate, like kind of ornate patterns on its arms, or like if it has like cufflinks or a chest thingy, usually a bad guy.
For me, if it has a lot of white, it's a good guy. Like at least of my
This
experience.
is also true.
And that's why I don't. Of all the Gundams I've looked at, I have not really cared for any white Gundam.
That's good. That's based taste, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
That hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry. I had posted like a bunch in the chat, and like this is actually a funny story. Was it Gutsy or Nerdy? One of you is like, "Oh, you like monos," and I thought that you meant color, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't
Oh, that
really
was
like."
me. That was
Yeah,
me.
I was like, "I don't really like white." And yeah, this guy's all red and that guy's all blue, and it just seems cooler to me. And you're like, I meant like one eye, and I'm like, I like those too. Those are cool.
Oh boy.
So yeah, and Zoids is life. Zoids is like of the very little experience I have with like mech animes. Like I watched a lot of Zoids.
I love
So-
Zoids.
I love Zoids.
Liger Zero for the win.
So how did I do?
I think you did very well. I was very impressed with your naming schemes.
The first.
Oh,
one I did the
absolutely.
I think especially since
Definitely.
in the last round it was 5-on-1, and now it's you versus the 5 of us, and I think you held your own.
Oh, absolutely.
best. Absolutely
Yeah.
fair.
And now she's gonna destroy us in the next stream.
So
Well,
so we'll have to figure out what we want to do next week. Do we want to just keep flip-flopping back and forth? Do we want to take some fan submissions?
Ooh, that would be
if
cool.
we took fan submissions, like maybe we could have like an email or something, and they could send like a picture or something. And if it's Warhammer, like they have to guess it, and if it's Gundam, then I have to guess it. So like we could do kind of a mix, or maybe it's a Gundam that you guys aren't familiar with, or Warhammer models that I'm not familiar with, because there's a lot of older Warhammer models like from previous editions that are just fucking buck wild. Oh, there's my F-bomb. Sorry.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Oh man, she used it. She used it.
So that could be something fun, and that would allow them to kind of participate and show some of their favorite crazy models.
also, if you guys chat links, I can throw those up on the view screen as we got going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Awesome sauce. Well, that was this round of us trying to make Derp look foolish, but I don't think we succeeded. So, good
Nope.
job.
We failed.
I'm
Yep.
good at everything we do.
No, Derp was quite creative with every
Derp was really good.
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Very, very good.
So, now that we've concluded our cold open, which honestly doesn't feel that really cold, it feels kind of warm and welcoming, in my humble opinion, it's time to move on to everyone's favorite segment, What Broke Your Wallet?
I'm excited about this one.
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
I spent a lot of money on non-malleable things.
From the Plastic
Um,
Anonymous.
No, I didn't even buy plastic. I bought video game related stuff this week. I mean, I did buy some more paints because I've been working on finishing up some models. I only have like 4 models left in my orc army to do, and then I'll be moving to Death Guard, but I'm doing a couple of side personal things, so I needed paint, but I did drop another $40 into my League of Legends account. I want to talk about it. And then I did buy like the collectors, including all of the DLCs for Crusader Kings 3. So I am stuck in that. So that was my big drop this week, was mainly video games. How about you, Nerdy?
I was actually a good boy and didn't buy anything this week.
Ah,
Yes.
Yay.
I was an adult.
I feel like we need to kick him out of the group now.
yeah.
That was
really.
this week,
Yeah.
though.
He's not broke like the rest of us.
Disqualified.
No.
At least
Exactly.
for this one.
If you don't suffer like us, then you don't deserve to be here.
Oh my god.
I think what broke my wallet this week wasn't so much the the amount of money, but that I spent money at all on it.
Ah,
And it's this kit right here. It's an Iron-Blooded Orphans kit. It's the Ryusei Go. It's a $15
Oh.
kit.
Mm,
It's a $15 kit, and I was really excited to get it. But
but
I opened it up. I was ready to build one, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me. One of the runners had a molding error. It was missing.
Aw.
It was missing
What?
2 entire pieces, but it was missing the
No.
knees, so I could build the whole thing
Oh.
except for the knees. Anyway, I'm only bringing it. I was so bummed, but thankfully, I contacted Gundam Pros, who I got it from. They sent me a new one, so that's great. But it also is
Nice.
worth mentioning that if that ever does happen to you, if you ever get a kit with any errors in the molding, oh, and Snap's already on there. If you get any errors with the molding, or you're just you lost some pieces and need some new ones, all you need is to make sure that the kit that you bought has this little warning label right here, the Bluefin Brands sticker, and you snap a couple photos, plug in some numbers, and let them know what piece you're missing, and in 6 to 8 weeks, they will send you
So in a turn.
replacement parts. Free of charge. You just need to wait 6 to 8 weeks and pay shipping.
I was
So
actually trying to look for mine.
So fun
Yeah.
fact, you actually can do the same for Games Workshop if you buy new kits. Like obviously this doesn't work if you like buy secondhand, but if you buy new kits, their boxes have codes as well, so you can contact GW and be like, "Hey, I was missing this sprue," or "Hey, these came, incorrect." I actually found one of my kits recently had a piece that was missing, and usually what they'll do is they'll send you a whole new sprue. They're not just gonna go and clip you a little gun for you. They're gonna send you a whole sprue.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Same thing. They'll send you what you need. It'll take a while, but they'll get it for you.
Right. So yeah, just FYI for anyone out there who, even if you lost some pieces, you can get those back. You just need to wait a really long time for it. And also, don't abuse the service because it's extremely helpful and super free.
Mhm.
And,
So-
and as soon as it doesn't become that, it goes away.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. So thankfully, it's been like 5 or 6 years since they've been advertising that they do this. So shouts out to Bluefin.
Ooh.
Horchata, how about you? You were excited about this one. What broke your wallet this week?
What didn't? That's the thing.
Oh,
bought like
no.
She bought a new man.
There we go. That's what we were waiting for.
So actually, I ended up
Nerdy,
buying.
take some notes.
I ended up buying like another skateboard, and it's actually a Mercury one.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
So I'm and then I got this too,
It's a thing.
Mercury.
I
Sailor
love
Moon.
it.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Sailor
And
Mercury is my favorite.
then I got these.
Uh-oh. What is the
Oh
pink
my
thing?
gosh.
No.
Sahara?
Let's
I don't
let her know what the pink thing is.
I
Sahara.
love that. I don't know what that is, but I want to love it.
think of it like a computer AI buddy. Dismiss computer.
Like a vector?
What is that?
Okay,
I don't know what that is.
Never seen the little vector robots that like are on the desk and they like
yes.
drive around and
I
be
know
like,
that
Vector, how
No,
never seen those?
you're talking. Yeah, the one that plays with the little cubes, right?
Yeah, Vector.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like yay big, and it has like a
But-
little dock and a little cube, and it's a little robot who like pushes little cubes.
Yeah, but Huddles are like that big and like smarter.
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, that's
okay.
debatable.
Listen here.
Lock on. Lock
Exactly.
Oh, I did buy this one as well. I bought like a bunch of stuff.
Oh, nice! You got the statue, the inner
Mhm.
mechanic statue.
So
Super cool.
I would show you this, but it's currently inside my computer case. I have that, except it's the half and half one, so half clear, half not. But he lives
Mhm.
inside my computer.
Oh, that's I
Fight
did
off
see
the
that
dust
one.
bunnies.
I think I've seen that on your TikTok.
And then I did
Very
buy
nice.
some AirPods too.
Oh,
Ooh.
today was a day
Ooh.
week for you, girl.
Are you gonna
Ooh.
paint a Gundam thing?
Horchata's flexing today.
Or
I'm
like
not.
a-
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Horchata's bougie as hell. She gets skateboards that she doesn't even. She just hangs them on her wall. She doesn't even ride them.
Got a new backdrop.
That's a flex.
Oh, and then like, I bought like resin to make like. Well, you guys saw like my TikTok.
I
The coaster
did.
was so cool.
They
That
were
was- that
very,
was a
very
dope
neat.
idea.
Yeah, I think this one's like my favorite one. This one.
Yep.
Oh
yep.
my
So
God.
explain to the stream what that is, because like some of them may not have seen that.
So this is actually like a resin coaster that I made, and then I just cut out the red astray and like put kind of like submerged him in like resin. Like I don't know if you can kind of see him. Like I just need a.
very clear too.
It has like a bunch of bubbles. I guess like it isn't really like if you see it like from the back.
I don't see bubbles at all.
Like, but it's pretty clear for like my first attempt. This one was like a mess, honestly. It's supposed to be like the G cell, but like whenever I try to put it backwards, I guess like I put like a lot of pieces that don't even like match. But I mean, I guess like it still like looks.
It looks
Cute.
cool.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
I dig it.
hmm
Now
mean,
let me
I
ask
have,
you,
like-
Horchata baby. What kind of like safety precautions do you have to use when you're working with resin?
Well, what I do is like wherever I'm like doing the resin, I put like just like a black trash bag like over like the area that I'm doing, just so it doesn't get anywhere. Because if it does, it like messes it up. And then of course you have to wear like gloves. And if you touch the resin, which I did because I'm not all there, I got it and my hands
Oh.
felt like weird, like clammy. Like
Okay.
mm-mm.
Is it anything like the resin for 3D printers? Because the resin for 3D printers has such a weird viscosity to it, and like you'll just feel slippery for so long, but somehow
Mhm.
sticky at the same time.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
like that. But like yeah, like I even scrubbed like really hard. I even scratched myself because I couldn't get it off like my
Aw.
hands.
Oh no.
But yeah, so now I'm like wearing like gloves like crazy. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
They look awesome.
King
Thank
Flip
you,
is
thank
complaining
you.
about his backlog, but we all have backlogs here.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a safe place for backlogs. I will harass you about it, but this is a safe space, so not right now.
I actually was going to ask you, Horchata, do you take commissions? Because I want to commission you to do one of those. That looks so cool.
Which one, the coasters?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure because I just started doing them, but I could definitely like do a few for you since like I'm still like in the trial period, so I can definitely like try it out and then send them to you.
I insist on funding research and development.
That's how, yeah,
Cool
that's
beans.
how it works.
I will be the dark, mysterious figure with the briefcase and the glasses going, yes. And then you'll go like, wait, no, I never want my work to be used for this. You have no choice.
And you
Okay,
know, like
Kaiba.
when I posted it on TikTok, like I didn't really think that people would ask me to make them, but like I've got like a few messages, people asking me like if they can buy them, and I'm like, I've only made like 3.
King
But-
Flip says hydrate.
Hydrate everybody.
Oh god damn. Shit. Yeah.
Oh no.
Hydrate. Hydrate.
Again?
hydrate.
That's kind of how we're all gonna be. We're all gonna be like throwing models and contrast paints and airbrush tips.
Stealthy Stormy's here. Snap is great for R&D. She was actually one of the first people that I ever commissioned a D&D mini from.
Ooh.
She painted by Rogue.
Oh.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
That is so cool, Horchata. But yeah, I definitely want to fund R&D for that because I currently am rocking this on my desk, and I feel like I need a more Gundam-themed coaster.
I just have a bad desk.
Snap,
Yeah,
where
I
did you get that coaster?
My wife got this for me as a gift
How
because
dare you replace it?
I mean
Wow.
I have multiple drinks. They all need their own coasters.
That looks like you got it at the Live, Laugh, Love store.
The Gundam boy has redeemed a stretch, so everybody get your stretch in. Oh goodness.
I feel like we're
This is like the
in
second
class.
opening.
You remember
This
like
is
when
like
you were
that
in
second
class?
opening.
Why is everything
Oh, yeah.
Smacking everybody.
Windmills.
Should we do that TikTok, the whole crack your back thing?
No.
No.
Oh.
I could see me trying that and then hearing the successful
No.
pops and then not being
No,
able to
no, no.
move and just be like, oh, I need to go.
And that's when Snap needed life alert.
Oh god.
Ah.
Life alert.
So
This is like that My Hero
fallen
Academia
down
opening
and
where
I
everyone
can't
is
get
just
up.
stretching.
Oh god.
Man, this pickle juice is amazing, guys.
she's everyone, she's drinking pickle juice.
Was there a hydrate alert?
No,
Save that for the hydrates.
I have 3 drinks with me.
Vice, did you go yet on your what broke your wallet?
I was waiting for Snaps to do
Oh.
his.
Oh yeah, he's trying
So-
to replace the coasters.
I
I
found. I have multiple drinks. I will use both. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
So I found a new game store that just opened up in the mall nearby. So like it's a small little place that it's designed to play games at. However, with COVID and such, that makes things a little bit trickier. So they did have War Machine and Warhammer, which was nice. So
what kind of war machine did you get?
I got Warhammer. I got
Well,
XV25 stealth battle suits because
all right.
they look cool, and I was told by people that stealth battle suits are cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just buying them because they look cool.
I mean, that's a good way to go about it, honestly, because again, you're the one who has to paint them, and like, unless you're planning on playing in like tournaments using something called Whiskey Wits, I'm gonna teach y'all a term today. Whiskey Wits is what you see is what you get. So typically, if you play a tournament, all of the guns and options on your Warhammer models have to reflect what you actually brought on your model. But that's ridiculous because kids don't always have the proper amount of weapons for things that you want, and you're not gonna magnetize every single item in your army. So Whiskey Wits is not always an option. Those models, you could just say, hey, I know these are these suits, but I'm gonna proxy them as this, as long as you know, if you're just playing with friends or someone at a center. So
I'm so excited.
yeah,
But yeah, I also got some more technical paints because Derpy was like, these are awesome, and I was a doubter. I am no longer a doubter. I am a believer. I got the Nuln oil.
I represent.
I'm going to try it out as a weathering technique on one of my projects because, yeah, it looks really cool. I'm surprised, like, you paint it on and you think, wow, this is just really crappy paint. And then it dries and it's like, I've painted a world. I am a god.
Bearbot said it right. Liquid shadow. I've even heard liquid gold because Nuln oil is fantastic for metallics. Anyone, like, I know that Gunpla is different, like, but straight metallics, it really, really makes a difference. It makes them look great.
I will paint some. I will see how it fares, and yeah. One thing that I'm trying to experiment with. Posture check, people. One thing that I'm having to check is how well it flows through an airbrush, because I'm typically an airbrusher.
I would not recommend. So it is a wash. It is a wash paint, and part of the importance of like your wash is you want it to seep into your details. Like if you're applying like an incredibly thin coat, like I'm sure that you can do it. I've heard of people doing it, but like an important part of using washes is going back and checking and making sure that you don't have too big of pools. You can just kind of like clean off your brush, wipe it off, and then like just go and just wipe where there's too much. Like you want to make sure it's a balance. Like you need some pooling action, but not too much. I'm not sure how it would fare with an airbrush. Like,
Hydrate
have
check,
to-
family.
oh my
Agree.
goodness. You're gonna have to raise the price on that because I don't know how much Vise can watch her drink pickle juice.
That was happening on his that was happening on Snap stream the other night.
Is she done?
And a stretch
Cool.
check.
No.
Stretch check, everybody.
No,
Stretch.
raise the
No.
points.
Oh,
I'm gonna be quite hungry by the end of our stream.
I mean, like, honestly, though, I'm okay with this.
Hold on.
I need to
I
drink
gotta do
more
it.
water. I need to have better posture. And honestly, I need to stretch more. So I'm cool with them being the current price they are. I have people to do it with now.
Hey,
Are
thank
those
you, Flimmy.
are those just
Hey, we
like
got another
are those
stretch
like
check.
Another
are these
one?
like stock things
Ugh.
or like did you
No.
make these up?
These are healthy options.
They are stock that you can choose from. You
Okay.
can choose from a list. I've actually picked a couple. There are a couple custom ones that I want to throw in,
Ooh.
but more R&D is required.
Imagine
I was gonna
trying
say,
to
I
do a
feel like-
build
We could have a big brain sesh over coming up with some good things for this.
Like 1,000
I feel like these were all
plastic
written
bits
by
equals
my mom.
Wait, what?
Twitch.
Squeeze it?
Twitch Gutsy
I
does
heard-
not speak for us. Please don't ban us.
No, I said I feel like these were written by my mom. Like drink more water,
Oh.
check your posture, stretch.
Oh.
more.
Wear a sweater.
Yeah, wear a sweater.
Chat is officially our parent. That's what's happening here.
Imagine trying to do a build
Finish-
on a timer. And
finish
then
all your
everyone
rice.
on stream just keeps pressing hydrate, stretch, and you have to do it.
You
It's
need
like,
one
I
of those
can get it.
ridiculous
Girl.
Schmitty, Wergen, Jaegerman, Jensen hats with the like the straw from the sodas or the
All from
the
a
water.
SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
He was number one.
Exactly. He was number
Vise, what broke your wallet
Um,
this week?
So I'm not broke yet. So one, I had to pay bills.
one. Ah,
Two, I got
that's
this dope Magna Defender.
Black
Oh, yeah.
Bull, baby. Tell him,
So, yeah.
Vise.
Got that.
Dang, that's
Uh,
so sick.
I'm getting an old Voltron toy from back when that I used to have as a kid, but it's not the metal version, unfortunately. Pre-order, buying some Digimon stuff. If you know, you know. You'll see it once I build it. And then I'm thinking of buying a mat, airbrush station. And I don't know about airbrush yet. And then let's see what's inside the shopping carts. Ooh, the electronical digital caliper thing.
very
ruler.
useful.
Yeah, and so I want to definitely get that. Other than that, oh, there's actually one more thing. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh yes, that's what it was. It was the Gundam. What's your name? What's your name? Pop up, load up. There we go. GP01FB.
Oh, nice.
And for those that don't know, that is the Gundam that Linkin Park actually used.
Oh, for the
and
Linkin
I'm
Park edition.
Yep, that's what they used
Yeah.
for the Linkin Park edition. Now, to get that edition is very pricey, but what I'm gonna do is get the real grade version and try to paint it myself. And I kind of want to do the the bears. I forget what they're called.
Petite guys.
I think that's what they're called. The tiny bears. They made
Yeah.
They did a small cameo of Linkin Park in Build Fighters, which was really cool. And it had the bear guys with that Gundam.
Right.
And I want to do
And the
that
bear
for
guys
real.
were all dressed like Linkin Park.
Yup.
That'd be dope.
There it is. Yep. That's it.
That's that's very cool. That's cool. I didn't know that they chose the GPO1. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought it was the
a
RX-78
good-
at first.
That's so adorable.
Because I wanted to do
Gosh.
something in memory of Chester, but I didn't have time to draw. And then, so I was like, I guess I'll just try to do a nice project.
The little
that's a
Mike
good idea.
Shinoda one with the hoodie is so cute. The one with the hoodie. I love it.
Like,
That's a dope project.
there's very few instances where Gundam crosses over into like mainstream culture like this, and I think it's so cool when it happens because everyone around you is just like, oh wow, that's a really cool robot. I'm like, let me indoctrinate you into my obsession.
I feel like it's
you
quite
want to be
I
scared away.
feel like Gundam collabs are quite common actually. I mean, you got to think it's been around for like 40 years, you know, so it's a huge part of culture. There's like 7-Eleven Gundams. There's like Gundams that come in cup noodles. Like it's like it looks like a cup of cup noodles, and you open it up, it's a Gundam inside.
I heard that right.
7-Eleven edition Gundams.
Yeah, there's all these. Yeah,
Cup noodles.
7-Eleven edition Gundams are its own whole
yeah, I remember
collecting
I
collecting.
have one in my case.
Stealthy
Oh
Stormy.
my god, I mean. Hey, hey,
Thank you
hey,
for the
hey,
follow.
Hey,
No, that's not a follow. That is a
Oh,
tier
it's even
1
better?
subscription.
Whoa!
yay!
We should do a little
Thank
dance
you.
every time
That's it.
someone.
We can
Don't
retire. We
do
got
it.
paid. We're done.
No,
We should do the Neko dance every time.
please no. I'm leaving now. Taking my Jolly Ranchers with me. I'll see you later.
Hey, I want some.
What flavor you want?
My God.
Watermelon.
Thank you so much, Stealthy Stormy, for the tier 1 subscription. Much appreciated.
Yay!
Crap.
Quick question.
But yeah, there's
I'm
Gundam Flan.
What?
Pet horchata, sorry.
No, it's okay. I just have a quick question. Have you guys ever used dye for the clothes on a kit or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Like an
Oh
ink.
no.
Yes, like an ink. Like I was wondering if you can do that to panel
Oh, you mean
lines.
something like this?
So
I think it's like Ride or something. Or is it like that? I'm not. I have one. If you can't find it.
Rit.
Yeah.
It's like the stuff you use to
Mhm.
tie-dye stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
Uh,
you
this
could, but
kinda
I think
stuff?
No, I have it right here. Hold on.
so. I'm sure
My-
you could use it. I think that they're probably $2.99 is actually not that expensive. You may need
Yeah.
TBH. You can use anything to add some detail to your kit. What the end result is going to be, only you will know after you do the thing, or you look it up on Google. Because if it's just an ink, I think it will
This is
depend on
true.
the viscosity and how well it flows in.
Mhm.
Because you're relying on
Okay.
physics.
Mm-hmm.
The effect of Bearbot Blue. Thank you for the subscription. Tier 1.
Thank you, Bearbot.
The
Shout
man,
out
the
to
myth,
Bearbot.
the
Always
legend.
coming through.
Capillary action. That's what it is. Thank you for buying me time to think about what I was trying to say, Bearbot. But yeah, you're relying on the Game Reader Girl just subscribed. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Oh, those are gifted. That's
Yay.
Stealthy. Stealthy Stormy gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Went out to a pile of people.
Wow.
And there's Flippy there. My boyfriend.
Wow. I guess like the main reason why I was
Shows up
asking.
stealthy.
What was your question?
I guess like the main reason why I was asking is because like it seems like the game consistency is like. Well, I got confused. It has the same consistency as the panel lining thing that Tamiya has, Tamiya. But I guess like that's why I was asking. But I guess I could try
I
it out
think,
and then like just.
I don't know. I feel like it would be too runny. Like it's too loose. 'cause,
Running.
Like the Rit stuff, like those dyes, they're meant to be water soluble. You know. So you're supposed to, like they're
Mhm.
runny already, and then you put them in water. So I feel like it wouldn't dry. Like it would run out before it dried. Does that make sense?
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Y'all, we just got a hype train.
Jeez,
We
Louise,
did, that was
steak,
rad.
chicken, and bacon?
They keep happening. They keep happening.
Oh my god.
Got,
I
um,
feel like
where
uh,
they ended.
this is a huge moment
Blazing
right
Bacon
now,
gifted
especially...
4 tier 1 subs. Wow, wow, Vi's got one. Look at you.
Look at Buzz go.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Like,
Just keeps
so
happening.
wholesome right now.
This is like literally like weeks and weeks of like honestly snaps, like really hard work, like
Jesus.
paying off a little bit. This is great.
So
Lord,
Bear-
Stealthy.
Bearbot has gifted 5 more subs, and Stealthy also gifted 5 more subs.
Oh my gosh.
Dear God.
Okay.
Can I ask a
That's
question
so much plastic.
right now?
What's up?
What is happening? Because
So-
I don't go on
le-
Twitch, so I'm not sure what's happening. I just know it's awesome.
Gutsy, thank you for subscribing to my channel. So we have Stealthy and I are back January of 2019 when I first started uploading videos to TikTok. Stealthy, Stormy, and I were fast
Hydrate.
friends because she was into D&D, I was into model kits. She has always been there to support me and all my endeavors, and I likewise have tried to support her. What is happening is because last week we made affiliate, which means we cleared all the milestones, we streamed enough, we got enough followers, we got enough people chatting. There's almost 30 people watching this right now.
Woo!
So what happens is that after you hit affiliate, people can subscribe to you. They pay $5 a month to watch you. We are essentially Netflix, but with model kits.
Wow.
Wow.
So each one of these is a $5 subscription.
Oh my god.
goodness.
We are currently on Hype Train level 5.
We're on Hype Train level 5.
That we are worth
I
$5
feel like-
rather than Netflix.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna
I feel a giveaway.
Another
I feel a
hydrate.
giveaway coming on soon.
But
I agree. I agree.
Oh, I have
So
I have a bunch of stuff that I have just for giveaways,
I have
so
the-
we
I
can
have the
discuss that
toys in
later.
the back.
Absolutely, yeah.
I definitely think that a giveaway is in order of some
A
sort.
giveaway is in order for
It is.
shoresies.
One suggestion I have is SMS Paint sent me to try out some of their Inca Gold. So if y'all have ever wanted to try SMS, we may give some of this away.
Hey, Dirk!
Really, Flippy?
Dude.
Really?
Okay.
I do want to say
Nope,
thank
we're
you
still
guys,
coming.
Snap, while we're on here, for bringing this group together. Because without this guy, we wouldn't be here. Bringing you guys this amazing content. Thank you to Snaps over here.
Can I get some snaps for snaps,
Can we get some
please?
snaps for Snaps without Snap here?
Side 7.
Like, we wouldn't
Hey,
have
Super
this
Mario
awesome group
reference.
for you guys while we're on here. We wouldn't have these 24 watchers right now because Snaps puts in the work. He puts in the time to put all this together.
I'm gonna go cry for a
And,
little bit. I'm
I
emotional.
think
Like,
part of this also is like for the community, because a lot of us are creators that we like sharing our passions with each other, like, you know, the 6 of us, and sharing the things that we're doing, and sharing our content, but also like a lot of our content we make for people, whether that's teaching you guys how to do things or just showing you what we do, because I get inspiration from seeing things that other people do. So I mean, we definitely want to hear from the people of what kind of content you guys want, or anything like that, because, you know, we're partly here for you, you know.
Absolutely.
So if there's something that comes to mind, like we're trying to be as interactive as possible with chat, while trying to also not overtalk the 5 other people. That is,
What's going on with
Mar.
Vise right now?
Mar has subscribed to tier 1. Welcome.
keep off.
Thank you!
True Flake is throwing a sub out also.
Thank you!
So, y'all want to talk about plastic?
I
I think we're all
What kind
speechless
of
right now.
plastic?
We gotta keep Snap from not crying.
that's too late. I'm already crying. It's so.
So, what's next on the agenda?
Oh God, Derp needs to go shopping.
Aha! I don't know
Oh, yeah.
anything about Gundams, and I looked up some Gundam models and just thought what would maybe look cool. So I have sent 5 Gundam
Camphor.
models.
Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
hey, don't cheat! Don't cheat! So what I did was I picked 5 models that I thought
Wow.
looked kind of cool, and the last one is just a
Doozy?
swinger. A doozy, sure. So I've picked these models just as a person who thought they looked cool, and I wanted you guys to give me a little bit of feedback on why or not you think it is a
Oh my
good
God.
idea.
Here we go, Bacon.
Blazing Bacon, thank you for the biddies.
Blazing.
100 biddies! Wait,
Um,
no,
okay,
Uh,
well,
so-
Derp, I can say right off the bat, your taste is really
Delightful.
Noticeable.
Perfect.
I was gonna say your taste is good, but that sounds kind of like your taste is
Chromatic?
good. I really like the mobile suits you picked out for sure.
Good.
This one
So
right
do
here
I.
is one of my favorites already. The Vool Gundam,
Hydrate.
which, if we're gonna be honest,
Hydrate.
I'm sorry,
if we're
guys.
gonna be honest, Derp, this is a deep cut. This is a deep cut, so it's cool that
That
you
is
picked this.
probably, of the 5 that I picked, my number 1. But that's just me. So please explain.
Okay, well, the Vool Gundam didn't. It's from Gundam Iron Blooded Origins, which is an anime, but it didn't actually appear in the anime. It's from the side story manga, so it's kind of like a spin-off
Okay.
mobile suit. What's really cool about it is it shares some common elements with 3 other Gundams from the same manga. So if you get
Okay.
the other 3, you can like mix and match the parts really easily because they share a lot of common parts. And in sharing a lot of common parts, you get a lot of extra parts. So you get a lot of like extra parts included in this, so you can do colorway. You can play with that, and you can build it in different colors, basically,
Okay. Purple.
because
Okay.
it's gonna have extra parts
Thank you,
included in
Bearbot,
it.
for the bits, by the way.
Thank you for the big old biddies.
Don't think.
Biddies.
Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
we got 2 stretches, so get a good.
Oh my God,
full
Snap is getting spicy. I love this. He's like on. Snap is like on one right now. I love it, dude. Go off, buddy.
He
My
needs to
This is
guys,
your moment.
Lap.
the emotions there.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's.
Reel it in. Talk about the plastic.
I also think this kit is cool. I like how when you chose your
Hydrate.
kits, you went for high grades. I think that for a first-time build, high grades are the way to go,
Hydrate again.
especially from the
Uh-huh.
IBO line.
Posture check.
We need to up these prices. Oh my gosh.
You know what?
They are taking care of us, all right?
I think I may add in, when there's this many people, you need to specify who does the hydrate.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
do
so are we
that.
gonna have to get like gallons of water and see who has to drink it all first?
Please, I already have to go to the bathroom. No more. I don't.
Can we get a bathroom alert check? Could you guys
Yes,
take Biddies for a
make one
bathroom
of
alert
these.
check?
Redeem for a bathroom break for one member. To go
Oh
to the
wow, that
bathroom.
should be the challenge.
Oh, there we go.
No
What-
bathroom
Nerdy.
break.
What's cool about the model kits from this series is that they all, even the high grades, they'll kind of have an inner frame. So it's like an inner spindly robot guy, and then you plug a bunch of armor on top.
Like a noodly
So
man.
that could be really fun to paint. Yeah, exactly. That could be really fun to paint potentially. The Vool Gundam, the one that you picked, actually the
Yeah.
arm with the big round shield on it, it's like
Okay.
bare. It like doesn't have any armor on it at all, so it's kind of like a skeleton
Oh.
arm. So very Necron vibe, if that's a
Oh,
direction you want to go.
Through
in.
related terms.
Yeah, we're getting intersectional modeling up in here.
Honestly, this was going to be the topic of
We're
my
getting spicy.
OnlyFans. Just this.
Oh yeah, that and the heavy arms. Oh hey, that ad for that. I have that jacket. But yeah, that and the heavy arms chest Gatling, opening chest Gatling. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Shouts out to Otsuko. They make nice merch for sure. I really want to get the
I want a
Gundam
deck
slides. I want the Gundam slides bad. But yeah, Vool Gundam's awesome. I love the
Okay.
big hammer. It's
That's
styled
why I
as
picked him. It's very orc.
it's styled as a mining hammer. So it's like used for mining, but then this guy's just gonna
That's
use it
like
to
a
bash.
rocket hammer. Like I don't
Yeah, to,
see
like-
that as like. I think the pointy end on the top is the hitting end, and the other end is a rocket. So you smack real good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're both tenderizers, but there is something going on there with a little hydraulic hose, and there's something happening. But it's actually
Hey.
supposed to be in the manga. It's like flexible. So like when he swings it, it like has like a doing, and then it like smacks the other guy. So it's kind of a little comical.
You
It's a
mean
little
it, like,
funny now that I'm explaining it.
separates?
No, it's just
Oh,
bendy.
it doesn't separate.
So
No, it's like just
Oh, okay.
bendy, so it smacks harder.
for this derp, I recommend you check out my tutorial on how to add detail up abilities, such as the crinkly bits for the hose that you can replace that with using shrink
Mm.
tube. So it makes it look like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an actual hose.
Okay.
Derp, I
I-
actually
I've-
think you could kill this scale. Like working at this scale, you would destroy it.
So what
dude.
I was considering, for anyone who doesn't know, because I've never assembled a Gundam model, I was considering buying 2 of the same model and doing one like your bog standard. This is a Gundam kit, all clean, looking kind of like that. And then I considered like weathering and orcifying the other one, like just seeing what I could do with it. I'm a little sad now because you said bendy for the sword, and I was thinking like, I didn't think bendy like actually bendy. I thought like separatable blades like Jukotsu from.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
From
it's like no, it's like solid. Like the piece is solid, but like
Okay.
the lore is that it's like flexible. But also to add to your you know, the way you're gonna come at them, like getting 2 suits, maybe doing one way and one the other way.
Yeah.
Just do them derp style, you know? Don't
that would be
think
cool.
like don't think like this is what I think Gundams are painted
So
like, so
I
I'm
only
gonna
need
paint them
one.
like this. There are no
Okay.
rules. There are zero
Yeah.
rules. It's Gunpla is
Gunpla is
freedom, is what
freedom.
we say.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so derp, just do them
Okay.
straight. I'm gonna use your real name. Do them Alicia
Alright.
style, because this is serious
All right,
business.
I'm pretty derpy
you know?
though.
So
Alright.
just
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you guys discuss the camp for amazing, which is amazing. I need to
I love
step
Yes,
out
it
of
is.
frame.
Okay.
I love
Yes.
This
Yes,
isn't
yes,
the same
yes,
photo that
yes.
was posted in our Discord. Unfortunately, the one website was down, so I couldn't find like the proper one. But like, I guess I do have a draw for like monochromatic things, and I think I do have a draw for like villainous kind of looking things. Is this a bad boy?
oh yeah.
So
is.
no.
Vise, you take this one, dude.
Oh. Wait, which one?
Tell
Explain this one, because I
Give
feel
me
like you.
explanation right here.
Nerdy,
can
do
do
you
it
want to
well.
go at it or me?
So, we can half and half it.
All right, I'll let you go first, bro. Go.
So this particular design is not a bad boy, but it's based off of Bad Boy. So they
Okay.
took the original design and beefed them up. So on his back, he actually has what they call in the show binders. He has extra weapons and extra weapon parts there. And I think on
It's
the
just- it's just
original,
homework.
Like a closet.
yeah, it's like a closet. So it's like 007 when he walks in with a big old briefcase full of extra parts, extra guns, extra attachments for one rifle.
Mhm.
So he starts out with like just one or 2 pistols, and then they give you extra parts to either make like rifles or long rifles, a whole bunch of stuff.
The kind of we've always had like a joke. Specifically, Sal had an idea for a fighter in D&D where he just had like a closet that he would carry around like a backpack, and he would put it down, and it would just be a bunch of weapons for like whatever he needed.
An
Oh,
armoire
yeah.
armory.
That's pretty much
This
what
is
he's
the
got on
gu-
his back.
in our armoirery.
Oh, Mwah.
Yes. But
Perfect.
it's cool because you can even get an add-on kit that with extra binders, so you can put like 6 on him in total. He comes with
I don't
2.
think he needs it.
It can fit 6.
He's got enough. as is.
But he's got it all.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
Mhm.
The kit that you originally picked, which was the original version, that
That
one's
was the one
like
that
a
you posted in the
classic.
Discord. I
That's
think
the
I
bad
like
boy.
Right. Yeah,
that one
that
a little
one's-
better, but
That one's classic. That one's like the original
like 3
camphor is
Ls.
like, it's just made to you know, it fights dirty. You know what I mean?
It's made to
Like,
have
it
all
comes
the
in there.
solutions.
Yeah, it's got, you know, it just has bazookas, rocket launchers, shotguns. It has a whip that's literally made out of mines. So it goes in there, blows stuff out.
like
blow stuff
like
up.
Sejuani's bearskin in League of Legends. It's like a
Comes out.
like a
Yeah.
mine on a stick.
What do you got for us,
Yeah,
Five?
yeah.
Because I can tell he's bursting at the seams.
Yo,
Yeah.
so
Vise likes the build fighter stuff.
I really do because so the guy that created that one upgraded from the Zaku, and it was cool because as Nerdy was saying was that he
Speak
has
to me
extra
like I'm 4.
weapons.
I don't
He
know.
has
Like
extra
you guys throw
weapons.
this jargon that all of you know, and I'm just like, uh huh.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what a
Plastic,
Zaku
what?
is too.
What you searching that plastic?
Oh man.
So,
wait, no.
so let's
This is the original design.
So let's talk about what you chose was the camp for amazing. And when Vise is saying it was upgraded from this boy because in the anime that this is from, it's a universe where you build a Gundam and then you fight as if you were playing Warhammer, except it's all virtual reality. And all the characteristics from the kit that you build carry over to the game. So he took
Whatever kit bashes and
Like-
everything.
Like Code Lyoko?
No, not that deep.
It's more like it's more like Beyblade.
It's like
actually.
Yu-Gi-Oh with Gundam.
Like-
Like
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
it.
good
It's like,
comparison.
it's like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like
with
how they
Gundams.
put the thing on the virtual reader, and then all of a sudden it pops out into like a little virtual scanner,
You
and
know,
all of a sudden it's real.
Yeah.
next week we're gonna do a watch night. We're just gonna watch a couple episodes of Gundam Build Fighters, I think, because it's
Ooh.
on YouTube.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh yes.
All right, hold on. Are we doing
Please.
the battles only, or are we gonna go straight through and say like, all right, this is what we're watching?
We're gonna
Bro.
do the fan dub of Sei Iori.
Get out, get out.
Gosh, Say,
Oh,
oh my
man.
gosh, I think it's gonna be so cool.
Thanks
Don't
for
look
coming to
bad.
the stream, everybody.
Bye.
Maybe we're not.
Uh,
So any other comments on this
Uh,
one? Is this a
so-
cool kid or?
I,
That's an amazing kid.
I love this camper. I think
love it. Hmm.
I think you could do a lot with
It's
it.
a good design for sure.
Also,
Because... oh, go ahead.
there's a lot of opportunities to do upgrades to this kit. Just adding bits on,
Mhm.
just because when you look at it, there's not a lot of panel lines. There's a lot of blank open spaces, and there's a
I-
couple different ways you can handle that. Option
Nice.
1, you get some scribes, and you start scribing in your own panel lines using scribing guides and tape. Or option 2, you add on claw plating, thin pieces of plastic to beef up its armor. Or option 3, you add biddies. And you've got plenty of those little orc biddies. Like this guy strikes me as he would walk out onto the field and challenge the biggest boss and be like, yo, I'm boss now.
So what? Like the image that came to my mind for like strapping orcs to it was, if you guys remember, the Boomdaka Snazwagon that I showed you last week had a Gretchen literally chained to the front.
Busto wagon.
Like I could totally imagine like a Gretchen chained to the calves of that. Like that's one of the biggest like issues when painting like a difference between Warhammer and Gunpla is like painting Warhammer, there's not any area that's not going to have paint on it. Big flat surfaces like that are terrifying to painters because how do you make that interesting? Because shades aren't going to do anything, dry brushing isn't going to do anything. You basically have to weather it if you want it to look cool. So I think with big large panels like that, I would want to weather it like burning or cutting or scratching, you know?
Yeah,
I was gonna
definitely.
share you.
Oh,
one.
By the way, King Flippy, he's gonna send me a Snazwagon. He's gonna paint me up a model and he's gonna send me one. So I'm
Yep,
I'm
yep, I
gonna
was
send
gonna
him a
show you
model.
that.
That is
That's a
so
custom build.
that's too many guns. That's too that's
You
That's
excessive.
what
even.
Bye.
There's 4 of those.
You're not even seeing the guns that are inside his guns.
I don't
Yeah,
think I need to.
Gunception.
The funny thing is though is that
But
it's a
I,
boost. Those 2 are boosters, but they can be opened into actual like packages. So like how Nerdy was saying, pistol into submachine gun into long rifle. It's amazing, and I love that concept.
I will say though, if you're gonna orcify it, go with the original Camphor, because that thing is the
Yeah.
new Camphor, the Camphor Amazing. It's more like lasery and it's more sleek, but the original
Mhm.
Camphor, it's 100% ballistic ammo, baby.
Oh yeah,
So I think the
Definitely.
orcs would really appreciate,
especially
all
with the mine whip.
One thing that I would like, because I know that Snap has been trying to get into some technical paints. I have seen actually there are paints that exist that people use for easy bases, like they're either muddy or kind of rocky or whatever. There are crackle paints that essentially, as you paint them down, they crack apart, kind of like that old nail polish stuff, if you remember those, and it reveals what's underneath. I've actually seen people use crackle paint on models. There's a YouTuber that I watch that has used crackle paint on like dusty Necron warriors. I could see a place for crackle paint on panels like that if you tried to do like a weathering. Like you could make it like it's got dust or like mud caked onto it.
I love the
Oh, and
gears
yes,
are already
Botrat.
turning.
I am
love
not
it.
forgetting about Bakrat. Bearbot is he's offered to send me the kit bash that he made for me. So I'm
Oh,
gonna have
stretch.
to try and send him something. No.
Wait, no, who does the stretch? They redeemed a stretch, but who's gonna do it?
Take it back.
Who's gonna hydrate?
Also, while we're waiting, so
I
this is the master grade camphor
He's
derp.
got a fanny pack. I'm out.
So I love the camphor, especially
I'm a
the master
fanny
grade, because when I see people add on the gloss coats and the metallic bits, like the metal spikes, and like this thing just looks gorgeous. It streams Hot Rod to me, and I love it. This is my style. I get
Yeah.
that's not Warhammer style. Like my Piranha Ghost It's glossy, it's shiny, it looks like it goes at a nice car show.
No, but that's
That's
great
you get the
because
posture check.
again, I see the same Death Guard paint scheme of Death Guard green on every Death Guard model. And again, they look great. They look amazing. But it's not something like when I go and I see people at my local game store and they've got Death Guard on the table, I'll walk over and be like, wow, those look great. But if I walked over and you had Tau on the table with that
Hydrate.
paint scheme, I'd want to
Just like
touch
paint
it.
all over.
Hydrate.
I'd want to look at
Jesus.
it, you know?
I'm out.
Yeah, for sure. And also, Derp, I'm really excited for you to build your first Gunpla model. Like, also because
The
Omar-
difference between like the sprues of like a Gunpla kit and a Warhammer kit.
Well, that also, but it's more so like the way it comes together is like there's detail on parts that you're not even gonna see, you know, and that's purely for like an engineering standpoint because they are meant to move around and have like moving parts and stuff. So I'm really excited to see how you're gonna go into that because it is gonna. I think it's gonna open up a whole new world for you as far as what plastic models can do.
Yeah, because
I
I think
think a
even
good-
some. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say a good like example to like I guess look at is the junior division of GBW. Well, GBWB. I keep forgetting like the letters for
GWBC,
that.
Gundam Builders World Cup.
Gundam GBWC. Okay, GBWC. Got it. Is a junior version of that because a lot of them they can't do the craziness that us adults could, but they do a lot of good techniques and they show it through just like regular like high grade models, like turning this Zaku into something totally original for them. And I think that would be like a good look for us to like hey, you can do this, you can do that, even with these particular models kits for how cheap they are and or the quality.
So what's this boy called that I posted?
This,
And yes, I do. That
this-
does look pretty good.
this is a member of the Tri Black Stars. Black Stars?
I don't
Tri
know what
Black
that
Stars?
means.
So,
He has a skirt.
Black Tri-Stars.
Black Tri-Stars. So yes, so there are two Gundam anime movies that I like are my favorite. There is the Gundam Origin series, and then there is the 8th Mobile Suit Team. The 8th Mobile Suit Team I love because it's gritty, it's down to earth, it's all grunt suits. The origin story is basically it follows the story of my favorite Gundam character, Char Aznavour, and his rise to power as he becomes the Red Comet. So, sorry, I'm nerding out because these guys, like, these are Bulk and Skull. They are the they're the doofuses who like Char, like they're constantly trying to catch up to Char, and they're just like, we're trying, but we can't really do it. However, untypical of that character, they are very dangerous on the battlefield. Like that axe, they cut through an Imperial class warship.
Hey, Matt Johnson.
I love you, Snap. I love you, man. That was
Well-
amazing.
And Origin
I
is
liked
like
him.
the
Vulcan
actual
Skull,
beginning
for
of
sure.
Gundam, so
I liked him because he's purple, and he looks like a bad boy, and he has a big weapon and one eye, and I like his one little spiky shoulder pad, and that's why I like him. And the skirt.
maybe you
Did I
could
mention
get
the skirt?
that.
What is-
that one with the ball when you whenever you like actually want to get into doing that? Because I do see the resemblance with the
it-
ball
The
and that
famous
one.
black
Is that
I like purple.
is that the Ortega custom? Is that what the big axe one is? Does anyone know?
That's a
I know
good
nothing.
question. I was trying to find a scene.
That is a good one though.
Yeah, like it's so sick. I love it. I also like Zaku's because if you want to like branch out customization, it's really easy to swap these hoses out with either metal springs and beads, or you swap them out with heat shrink wrap and make some crinkled hoses to give it like that more like real space look. It's also really easy to take that sticker away, put a metal bead there for the mono eye for a lens, You can also put photo etching
Candy paints.
on these circle bits. Like, so easy. And the veneers, so easy to add metal upgrade parts to this. I love Zaku's. And their grunt suits. Grunt suits never get enough attention, in my opinion.
And he's got a skirt.
No, they're yes.
Yep.
Many of them have almost all of them have skirts.
They're like the Scots.
I can't wait to see, because like you're in an interesting position, Derp, where you can make your own like custom weapons. You know, like
So-
that is what I'm really like interested in seeing what you do with the loadouts.
Oh
of
yeah.
these guys. You know, because basically anything that you can stick in their hand is gonna fit. You know,
I
there's no
actually,
special connection 90%
I've
of the
seen
time.
people use Gundam models as proxies for like work vehicles and things. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
like
Oh,
as long
they
Derp would
as
do
love
come
those Zaku tank kits.
I thought about including
Yeah.
them on the list, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll use them
Um,
for a Lord of Discordance for the Death Guard army.
They do have like an IBO. They do have like little mini tanks that you can buy and probably customize those.
The problem is
I
the
don't know.
size. When it comes to like if you're with friends, Warhammer is actually on like line of sight. So like if there's stuff blocking, if you can like show like, hey, I can see that guy from here, come look. So you don't want to get too big because you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, and you don't want to get too small because then that's not fair, you know? So you do have to be mindful of size when it comes to Warhammer.
Got it.
So
Mhm.
I don't want to rush this process because it's so fun, but we do have one other segment that we want to get to tonight with
Yes.
our favorite Vise. So we're going to move quickly through these
You
last
can
two.
you can skip the other ones if you want, or just
know,
kind of
yeah.
quickly make comments on them if you want. Either way.
I say that we circle back to this next week and we leave these two as mysteries.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Mystery
It's
model.
only because your picks are very,
Like,
very
yeah,
good.
these are
Yeah,
so
y'all
good.
go on.
A lot to say about them.
Absolutely.
Yes, very cultured.
All right. So,
Hmm.
without further ado, Mr. Vise Kuhn, you had homework
Yeet.
that you need to complete
No.
for Professor Derp.
And don't worry, Flippy, Bearbot, all you Warhammer people, it is Warhammer related, so you don't have to look as confused now.
I'm gonna
Uh,
pull up the
so-
Games Workshop site in preparation.
Yes, because you'll want to see some of these models. Essentially here, I want all of the side 7 to pick a Warhammer army. So if that means just looking at models, I know some like reading lore more than others. I just wanted them to pick an army, and I gave a few questions as to what they picked, because some might actually be interested in playing and some might not. So Vise, take it away. What army did you pick?
I ended up picking, drumroll please, Tyranids,
Bugs.
the Bugs,
The bugs.
the rip-off version of Xenomorphs.
40k Xenos Tyranids is what you're going to want to look at. So, Vise, why don't you go ahead and tell me why you picked this army?
Okay, so as I was looking, I've seen Space Marines like a lot,
Yeah, they're
and
everywhere.
I didn't really like their designs. None of the classes I didn't like their designs, like the Grey Wolves, the Blood somethings, the Black
Blood Angels,
something.
Black Templars.
Thank you, thank you. See, she's finishing my sentences. Awesome, we're on the same page. Then I didn't like the look of the Dark Elves. The clowns look stupid as ever. I'm sorry. They just look dumb. The Dark Elves. I didn't see the Necrons
Okay.
I didn't see them at my store, so I was just like, yeah. And
Okay.
then but with Tyranids, I saw that one. I saw like the box was them. And I was like,
The
that
gods,
looks
yeah.
pretty freaking dope. And I thought that the boss, I guess you would say, because like I was still like getting into Warhammer because of derps, would be more humanoid-ish, kind of like in I'm sorry for going over this line.
You've seen
Starcraft?
a big Tyranid boy. They're
Starcraft? Hydralisk?
I
Oh.
so
Zerglings?
I had thought that the leader would be something like that woman, with her like leading them and stuff. I didn't think like it would be like, oh yeah, we just got all these bugs. It was a hive mind. We just sent them out and then, yeah,
Looked at
consume the world.
lore. Oh. Oh.
I
that
did
makes
listen
me so
to
happy.
2 lore videos, but they were
Really?
going in depth. I did. I listened to 2 of them, and they were explaining that like I forget there was one part he was saying that
That actually is my
Uh,
next question, which is what do you know about lore, if any? So go ahead.
lore wise it was mostly just about like them going from like galaxy or or whatever, like planet to planet, just consuming whatever, and then they
Yes.
would drill down into the deepest parts to find anything, and stretching real quick. All right,
Yeah.
stretched.
Next week, I will have
it-
custom ones set so that you'll have to choose who you're gonna make stretch.
Yeet.
And
And that's
yeah,
and
no,
that's,
that's
pretty
great.
scary. Like imagine like just like, oh, because like, you know, with movies they always go like, we went underground and now they rule the top, but one day we will arise again. And it's like, nah, we ain't gonna give you that chance. Oh hell
Well, yeah. So essentially, yeah, that's exactly what they do. They go from planet to planet and they absorb not only like all of the life on the planet, but like they absorb from the planet too, and that gives them
Yep.
strength and power, and they just keep going and they keep doing it, and they're real nasty and gross. So that's great. Quick fun fact on the lore of this army. This army doesn't have a lot of like named characters, like actual like named characters. There is one particular named character called Old One Eye, which is a Carnifex, essentially that refuses to die. It can regenerate. In lore, it has like a big, like its face is broken,
Ugh.
so you can see its eye, like it was shot in the face. And
There's
actually,
they have actual eyes.
yeah, like under their carapace, like you can't really see them.
Oh,
They
okay.
actually they do have eyes. And Old One Eye in game can regenerate wounds every turn. It can regenerate, I think, 1 wound every turn. So
That's
Um,
cool. So One
that-
Eye's like a Tyranid champion, basically.
kind of like the units are broken down into like segments. Like HQs are like your leaders. They're usually named, or you can like I don't know. They're more special. There's troops which are just like your foot soldiers, like the Gaunts. You have heavy support, which is usually like mechs or guns. You have transports and things. So yeah, Old One Eye is certainly way more important. So, but yeah, no, they have a very cool appearance. So my next question: if you got this army and painted it, what paint scheme would you consider using? What colors?
Definitely have to talk about that one, but real quick, shout out to the Department of Adventures. Yeah, Man 2 Angry to Die kind of reminds me of 2 characters.
Yes, that's essentially Old One Eye. Is they thought they kill it and it keeps coming back, and that keeps happening.
Color wise, when I saw the colors that everyone does, like the skin and the bone, it
The,
kind of looks like
Shell.
not even a shell, but like it's mostly like the skin color and like the claws. It's very, I'm just gonna be honest, generic for me.
Yeah.
Because there was a character, I don't know if anyone has ever played the game called Warframe.
I've heard of it.
Um,
Yes.
Anyone in chat? No?
Keep in mind, chat is on like a 7-second delay.
Ah, gotcha.
Is there? So you're
but
saying there's a character in Warframe?
there's a character in Warframe that's called crap.
Warframe, aw crap.
Nidus, that's what his name was, Nidus. If you want to look him up real
Oh
quick,
yeah, I see him. Okay.
like
So would you
he
try
had-
and paint him like that?
No, because when I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's cool, but I want to do something different. So when I saw his prime, like you can see like the similarity of like the pink, the white
Yeah.
kind of mix.
Yeah.
So the prime version that they have is like a nice orange for the armor,
Okay.
and the inside,
That's YouTube. I don't want YouTube. I'm sorry.
now you do not want YouTube, my
More-
friend. It should be one of him, like you'll see like orange arms going. Yep, that one. There you go. That kind
Okay.
of like orangish bronze in a way
Oh.
for the shell carapace.
Okay, so like a bronze for the shell, and then what color for like the skins, like the main
Skin.
undercolor?
I kind of want to go like a blackish blue, kind of like a dead skin.
Thank you, Parker, for the raid of 11.
Ooh.
Welcome, 11P.
Thank you.
Whoa, thank you.
Oh my gosh. I have a sneaky suspicion that.
Oh my gosh, it has been a very emotional night, Parker. You got me at a very bad time. Thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah. Orcs believe one eye is immortal, says Mar619. Orcs are very superstitious about one eye. So, yeah. So a bronze outside, and then what did you say for the skin color, Vice?
Kind of like a bluish black.
Okay.
It's like dead skin in
Like
a
a dark
way.
blue. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that maybe.
Absolutely.
Or even just that light blue that you see right there with some arms, something like that. Give it like a eerie, ghostly
Mhm,
kind of look.
Yes, I like
Okay.
that.
All right, and
That's
then that would translate very well. Like one of the reasons why I like Tyranids is I feel that they're very easy to paint. Now here's a big question: would you kit bash them at all, or would you run straight instructions, build everything as is? Do you have any kit bash ideas? or-
Kit bash was. See, I didn't know you could kit bash in this. Like, I just thought it was like, all right, I can custom make stuff, not really like kit bash anything. Because I've seen what you've done on your side, like how you just like you took one tank, or I forget what you called it. You
I
took it and said
a,
like,
a
oh
basilisk from
yeah, and
Imperial
said
Guard
that
army.
oh the orcs took it over, and now they have it.
Mm-hmm.
But
That is
I would
kind
like
of unique.
I would like to kit bash it if I could, with the mechanical people. I forget what they're called. They're red and they have like mechanical bodies, like attached to them, like almost like cyborgs.
Oh, you're talking about AdMech, AdMech guys. So, you're basically saying you want to make bugs, but you want to give them robot parts, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like in case like if they couldn't regenerate it, it was like, all right, we're smart enough to attach this or use this person's. I think if I remember correctly, Tyranids can access the memories of the people they've eaten and or brains like that, or no.
They do have like a hive mind. I'm not sure on that. I mean, I'd be happy to read up on that, but the robot parts thing just seems so interesting. I'm imagining like they go to a planet and they just start scrapping things together. I don't know. They usually just kind of
I wouldn't
consume,
mind
but I
just
like
being
that as a
like-
visual thing, you know?
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
sounds
especially
cool.
like
They
if it was
can't.
to be
They
like
can.
grafted onto them in a way, or like the
Okay.
flesh would like mold with it.
Okay.
You for sure can't tame a Tyranid, right? Is there any lore about that?
Do you want a baby Tyranid, Gutsy? Is that what's going on here?
You can't tame one, right? I don't know, but I do like that idea of like mechanical parts on a Tyranid. That's pretty cool.
I could have sworn I just saw one. Maybe it was the infantry.
I mean, I like the idea overall of like making an army your own, because again, like I'm so used to going to my game store and seeing the same, like I understand like if you have salamanders, you've got your salamanders, you paint them like salamanders, and I will always like appreciate the art, but to like go and see someone do, like if I saw somebody with some like half mechanical Tyranid things, I would want to inspect every single one, because I know that is a kit bash and you would have to go big brain on all of them. But two, I like that's so good. I would want to compliment and just go and look over them, and because I know what effort would go into it, and I'd be asking about them, wanting to know more. Like if I see Tyranids, I'm gonna appreciate it. But that is crazy, you know.
That sounds super.
That's
cool.
a big project too.
Like I can imagine like the scythe, like for most of them, like how they have like that giant scythe, just replaced with like a mechanical one that's like too big for them, but when they swipe, it's just done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See?
and Tyranids are also a good beginner's army because they're very versatile. You can make ranged armies, you can make melee armies, elite armies, horde armies, whatever. Like they're you don't get boxed into one playstyle. So they're actually, I would consider, a good beginner army.
So I'm digging this. I love this color scheme. Like I may steal this for something else. That orange
Yes.
teal, like that ice blue. I love this so much. I'm gonna paint something like that.
That's what he's trying
It's
to
very
say.
clean.
So quick question for you, and this is more to Derp than anything else.
Oh, there we
What is he? Well, no, it's a question for Derp and Vise. Vise wants to
again-
start playing. Let's say me and him want to duke it out, and Tau versus Tyranids. What does he
Okay.
need? What does he need to purchase
Yes,
order to
please
begin-
go
Okay.
over this.
to begin to
So-
wage wars?
Taking my notes.
One, I always recommend, if you can buy secondhand models, go for it. Saving money where you can is always important. But a start collecting box, if you're looking at an army, there is usually a start collecting, and he's already on it. Look at that. The start collecting boxes are incredible value. Like if you bought all of these things separately, it would be like 50% more price wise. This and start collecting box are typically around the same point value. Warhammer is a point buy game, so you build your list in agreement with somebody else. So typically you could play your start collecting box against his start collecting box. You would need a good amount of D6 dice. Those little 36 packs of dice are usually very good. One is usually enough. You would want the codex, and you would want the data cards. Codex is essentially like a rule book for all of your pieces. It essentially has a stat block for everything in your army. So like that has gene stealers in it. That everything that it has, it'll have like a little rule for it. So that's really all you would need to know, unless you guys wanted to buy like your core rulebook too.
So
But go ahead.
I'm pretty sure you can get the core rulebook for free online, correct? Or through their
Yeah,
application.
There are probably ways, and honestly, I don't think you really need the core rulebook. If you can learn the game, like how to play through YouTube videos or through friends, and then you could see like the game types. You could find game types online also. You don't really need it.
Question.
hmm
What is Seraphon?
Seraphon? Well,
Mhm.
one Seraphon Sepia. I think that's the Lizard Boys.
Lizard Boys. I went ahead.
Is that okay in 40K?
I think that's.
Or is that different?
Is that not the Lizard Boys?
So,
Oh,
is
Seraphim
what-
or
so right now you're looking at $150 Vise for the Start Collected box and the Tyranid Gaming Collection, which includes the Codex as well as the data cards.
I'm looking at my wallet. It says please
That's-
no.
why I said.
But I
well, now
must.
hold on. There are Facebook groups where someone might be like, guys, I really don't like my Tyranid army. Anybody want to buy my Tyranid army, including Codex and data cards and all of these models? Like, I try and buy secondhand everywhere that I can. So I always recommend it because you can always strip the paint on models. So that's
With
my
brake cleaner.
only in extreme situations.
Oh
So-
god.
I only asked about the Seraphons because it says Warhammer Age or something, and I was like,
Age of
Is
Sigmar.
yeah, is
That's a
that
different game.
Okay, so it's not allowed in 40K. Got it.
Asterisk. I think the Seraphon are the lizard people, or at least that's one type. Warhammer 40K is the and I think you guys would fit into that better because it's the more sci-fi mechs, spaceships kind of side.
True.
And Age of Sigmar is more fantasy. There are some models that can be used in both, like demons, but that's that's a
Deimos,
different
yeah.
batch. Yeah, demons are the only ones that both flippies, right? Any sites you recommend for 3D printed mini and bust? I use Thingiverse. That's a lot of
Thingiverse.
free-
Hold up.
That's the primary one that I use. Mini and bust. Are you?
3D Geeks as well. I believe
Never
they're
heard of
good.
that one.
I think it connects to I think it connects to Thingiverse, but it helps you look for anything.
A little hydrate action there for you, Flippy.
Yeah, I'm out of water, thanks to y'all.
I need to go to the bathroom so bad.
Go.
But no. But no, I appreciate you looking up. I was surprised because I didn't expect people to go and look up lore and stuff. So that's actually great because I think it's very important to like your army. So
So,
Oh, lore is my
Tyrannies
favorite
are doing
part.
better than Xenomorphs, so hey.
so a start collecting box, data cards. I see a battle in our future, Vise. The Tau will reign superior, and just
Man,
we're gonna
you
open up a
fish
can of
boys out
raid on
here.
your butt.
I'm eating everything.
I've probably got enough
Sweet.
orcs to do a 1v5 if all of y'all make armies.
My face, Biden's face is like, what? What?
What kind
I
of madman
Don't
does
spend
that? Like,
money responsibly. This
All
is
that to
Plastics
say,
Anonymous.
I like how it turns into a shield bill thing. That's awesome. Awesome. Vise, are you satisfied? Was there any particular model that you were looking at that isn't in the start collecting box that you wanted? I know there was one for me when I was looking at my army, but I'm gonna save mine till next time.
I mean, I don't particularly know because I didn't like. From what I saw at the at my store, and then what you've shown on the site, I think that's all I've seen. And also, there's only one depiction that I've seen. I'm like, I wonder if that's real, and it could just be that it's illustrated differently. And then it's
I
just
was
like,
looking at all the pages. I'm sorry.
Ooh, scroll back up a bit, just a bit.
Yeah, they nasty.
On your left, or on the left, up. Big boy. On the that
It's
one.
a
with,
lot of big boys.
The Lictor?
down.
Carnifex
one.
Brood?
The one that looks like it's a dinosaur with the freaking
Oh, with
size.
they all
That's
have
all.
sights.
That's all of them.
I forgot.
The dinosaur
They all look like
size.
dinosaurs with size.
They're all dinosaurs. basically.
Like there's
many
this thing,
dinosaurs.
which looks like it's taking its stomach out of its chest to clean it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all nasty.
So it's a bird. Got it.
Sure.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
Oh.
that
Try
thing
and
from
feed it.
Captain Marvel.
So what's like the flossing?
Really? Don't bring that movie up to me. Don't get me raging, please.
Awesome.
Oh, Vise, you're one of those. Okay, we can't. We won't talk about it.
Nope. Nope.
My
Doesn't
cat's
exist.
sticking her paws under the door. She wants to be part of the stream.
Yeah.
That's the
So
only cat
Vise,
that
I
accept on here.
think you've got a little bit more homework to do, but I
We'll
also
talk.
think I
Just a
also
little bit.
I also think that we want to give our audience a chance to do some Q&A. I also know that a couple of us need to use the facilities for bio breaks, so I'm gonna bolt real quick. Does Dirk need to bolt real quick? Does everyone need to just bolt and pee?
He's
Vice
gone.
is gone.
Why don't you guys go and then
You guys
just
should
give me
go.
a horchata
Yeah.
and I will hold it down.
We'll
Awesome.
hold it down.
Awesome. I'm
We
gonna
will
leave it
hold
on
it
this.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Be right back.
I'm sure there's some
Q&A for
Gundam-
anyone who's here. Go for it. Here's my cat. Enjoy her.
I'm sure there's some Gunpla fans who are tired of hearing about Warhammer.
Thank you guys for coming
okay.
in, hanging out tonight.
Yeah.
You guys have been amazing.
For sure. Shouts out to Punk Hobbit too. Thanks for always engaging with my posts and stuff. So, shouts out to Punk Hobbit for holding it down for the Gunpla nerds in the chat.
Absolutely.
Punk Hobbit was just talking about like all the different like ninja samurai themed Gundams,
That was fast.
which I think are super cool. Oh,
I have a
Vox is, like-
bathroom in my room.
Oh, Sengoku Astray was I fell in love with it from Bill Fighters as soon as I saw it. I love it.
You know what makes me
Mhm.
sad though is the Sengoku Astray is like really easy to find, but the Sengoku Astray like extra weapons, like the taiko drum and the hammer and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Wait,
that
you think that's easy
the
to
add-on
find?
kit you can get for it. No, that's hard to find.
No, like
the
that
Sengoku
actual
Astray.
I can't find that anymore.
Do you need it?
No, the Sengoku Astray itself is like still in print.
I
No, I'm
do
talking
kind
about
of want it.
the taiko drum stuff. Like, I'm talking about the add-on kit.
Yeah, I'm saying that the Sengoku Astray itself is hard to find, but is easy to find, but the add-on kit is like they just don't make it anymore.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I
I grabbed it. I grabbed it whenever it was out because I thought it was cool. So I still got it sitting in the backlog.
Ooh,
Don't ever make me drink
that's
that much water
crazy.
again.
That's crazy.
This is
Um,
30
So
minutes.
if you need
Oh.
Gutsy, if you are
Good night,
thirsting
Flippy.
for it,
Night Flippy.
I kind of am. We should make a deal.
I'm down.
But that's also a thing is when you have something sitting in your backlog for so long, like when you get a kit, you should just crack it open and check the runners. Cause like you don't need to open the bags, but just check that everything's there. Cause like you don't want to open it like a year later and stuff is missing and then you can't get replacement parts for it anymore. You
What
know?
was the
So,
question for this?
there was no question. We're just
Oh,
talking about Gundam
I wasn't
stuff.
sure if you guys started questions.
Bearbot Blue has a good one. Could I get some tips for content creation and especially critiques? Do you guys like what I'm doing?
I
Yeah,
find that... Go ahead. You go first.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just Bearbot, direct your content as if you're the only one watching. Just do stuff that like make content that you want to watch over and over again
Yes.
yourself. You know, don't worry about what other people are gonna think. Like make stuff that you think you
Be yourself.
Make it authentic
that you
to
think
yourself.
looks cool. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
not only that, but you know, like when you're doing your edits and doing your direction and filming stuff, like make sure it's stuff you're into, you know? Look at it as if you're like directing a movie. That's how I look at it. So
Mhm.
it should be even down to the music, like it should be stuff that you know it's weird hearing your own voice and stuff,
Mhm.
rewatching your videos. But if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, most of the videos I watch on TikTok are my own. So
Guilty.
so like yeah so exactly, so just make sure that it's stuff that you think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I-
think
I
that's
agree.
that's the advice I can give you. Yeah.
It's
for
it
sure.
would be exhausting after a while if you were trying to like fit into this box of what you think people want to watch, when it's really just better to put things out that you find enjoyable. I mean, my content, I like if you watch some of my first easy tip videos, I'm so prim and proper, and that's not me. I'm manic and crazy. Like I'm gonna just be me, and I'm gonna put out content of me because that's what I want to do. And if people like that, great. You know, it's less exhausting. And yeah, I do agree with him. One thing that I do is before I release any video, I watch it so many times over to make sure all of my captions are in the right place, my music's not too loud, and so on. So
Mhm. Take your time
Definitely.
with it because I think a lot of people, especially with content creators that are brand new, and I've had to learn this. I think we've all had to learn this at some point. Is don't feel like you have to like pump out a video like all the time. You're like, oh, you know,
Mhm.
I haven't posted something. Let me drop something. You know, don't feel like that. Like you don't feel comfortable putting it out yet. Don't feel the need to just like throw something out there. You know, it's okay to take your time with it and be picky with yourself.
On the flip side, if
I'm
you
right
put
there,
a ton of
I'm there
work
right now with it.
yeah, if you put a ton of work into something and it doesn't get the exposure that you wanted to, also don't be discouraged because like it's not always up to you. You know,
Yeah.
the TikTok algorithm is crazy. So
Yeah.
you know, just
There's a lot
make
of,
the content that you want to create.
There's a lot of content creators out there, like Gutsy was saying on the other side of it. Don't be so much of a perfectionist, though. You know that you're not putting anything out. You know, you kind of just have to do it. You know, enjoy what you're doing. Don't think that you have to be completely perfect, but be happy with what you put out.
and Bearbot, pushing a video out every day isn't bad. I mean, I think you'll find that the content tends to also come to you because you'll have comments that you want to do video responses. I have at least 20 comments saved to drafts that are something I want to do and create a video for, that like that's content right there. So, and I'm just waiting for when I'm in that relevant project that I can respond to that comment. So, I mean,
Mhm.
Bearbot, they'll come to you.
Or
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
you'll get,
true.
Oh, go
So
ahead, Gutsy.
I was just gonna say, Bearbot, like, I do that. I try to put out a video every single day, and especially when you're like brand new and you're trying to get a following, just keep on that grind, dude. Keep that mentality of like it's work, you know. Like if that's your goal to get more followers and put out a video every day, like do it, man. You know,
But it's
stay
fun work.
strong and don't give up. Yeah, it's fun work. But yeah,
Vise Horchata.
I'll let Horchata go.
If you'd like some time, I can go.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that echoing what they said, yes, absolutely. I think another important thing, and I was talking to the Nerdy Gent about this, is just some tips to make sure that your audio sounds good when you throw a sound on there. Post the video to private. Just like pretend that you were going to post it to public, post it to private, watch a couple times, make sure it sounds right, and then switch it over to public. Because then you can actually see how TikTok's going to compress it. Because TikTok will compress it and adjust your audio levels even after you've done all the work of getting it right. Also, once you've established a following, yeah, they're totally right. You don't need to post content every single day. I try to post a single video a day. That's it. Now, that being said, I've been doing this for over a year, so I will go back in time through my videos. I will find videos where the sound has been muted, and so those don't show up to the public anymore. I'll download and repost them with a new sound. They normally don't do as well, but it keeps me active. It keeps me in the flow. The other thing is that you're going to post videos that are not going to have any views, and that's okay. Those videos will zombify and get brought up. But post things that you are comfortable with and that you enjoy doing. And as long as you're having fun, then it doesn't matter if you're playing for an audience of one, you're still having a good time. You're still learning. And you will grow, you will develop. I keep all my old videos and I go back and I will sometimes cringe as like, oh god.
It's definitely an overnight process. And I think one thing that, especially whenever you're a new content creator and you've been watching content from so many creators that you're fans of, that you think, oh man, I need to just pump out content all the time, and then you forget that, like, you know, it's okay. I need to have my own mental space to recharge, come up with ideas, and not get so burnt out on that other side.
For sure.
So there were a couple other ones that popped up in chat. There were a couple asked for dry transfers. My biggest feedback for dry transfer is using wrapping paper tape, the same type of tape, the Scotch tape that you use to apply wrapping paper. Use that to hold the dry transfer in place, and then use an eraser of a pencil to apply. Derp, you're looking at me funny because dry transfers are...
Fine.
So Warhammer 40Ks come standard with water transfer decals, the
Wet
blue paper
transfer.
that are released by applying moisture to them. Dry transfer rely on friction to apply. And so you cut out a clear sheet of stiff plastic with the decal printed on it. You then place that clear piece of plastic over your model kit and you rub vigorously to transition it.
No, please.
It's like a temporary tattoo.
That sounds so bad.
But the masking tape
No,
trick,
it's actually super fun.
it allows you to see through and actually get the placement and the alignment right and hold it in place while you are rubbing it.
I hate that.
And what's cool is the dry transfer process allows for multiple colors, and it's almost like seamless when you put it on. It's a really interesting effect because the only thing that you're putting on there is the print itself. There's no like medium holding it in place. You know, it's just gonna come off a sheet of plastic. So it's fun. You should try them. We should send Derp some dry transfers.
I have
Also,
full
y'all,
boxes.
y'all use wet transfers?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Well, then you get nothing.
We build model kits.
Come at me, bro.
You get
Punk Hobbit.
sir.
Mine's in a Ziploc bag. All of them mixed together. Thank you. No organization whatsoever. So,
These are my normal stickers.
Yes.
These are my markings
We
with
can't
foil
do this.
seals.
we can't do this.
These are my dry transfers.
No, please.
These are my photo etch parts and also aluminum seals. And then these are my water slide markings. Because I'm organized. I have a system.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not.
Goals.
Mine are all free floating in a big plastic Ziploc bag.
Punk Hobbit is asking what's everyone's upcoming project.
Ooh.
So what's everyone working on?
Wow.
Oh,
Thank
what
you.
to-
Sal has brought me a bag of my transfers. Thank you.
Oh wow, you have a little line producer over there.
He just kind of like walked over and like sheepishly handed it to me.
That's true. You get one shot with dry transfers.
So, I'm sorry. So, what is our current project? Vise, you want to go first? We'll go
Yeah.
backwards.
I'm going to go grab my...
What's everyone's up
Current
and coming
project-wise,
project?
I know I have to do videos on Digimon. evolutions that people wanted to see. I'll probably get to that tomorrow. But like I said, I'm back in school, so homework is a priority if I'm like,
Homework's a
doing
project.
it. And then I do hope to get out a video of me customizing the Gundam Marcosius.
Okay.
Nothing too big or major, no paints or anything, just like filing and or cutting a few pieces, making it look unique in a way. So hopefully one day in the future that'll be done. But for now, just some more Digimon stuff and see where that goes.
Okay.
Snap, any upcoming projects you're working on, Gunpla or otherwise?
So I'm currently working on my Tau army. This is my Tau Ghost Piranha. I did use the technical paints, so it is based with that gorgeous earth crackliness that I am falling in love with. And I love how the little drone like just lifts out and becomes its own thing. It's so cute. I love it.
I like the thing I like about
I
that
love
model.
it.
Show like a top down of it. Whenever I see that model, I always just want to go and hang a little Citadel paint pot in that little hook thing on the wing.
That would be awesome.
Dude, that'd be a dope custom idea. Like a little hobby caddy that is a piranha.
It flies
Oh,
around and gives you
that's
little
a good idea,
paintbrushes.
Brings you all your yeah, like a little hobby caddy. It's just
That is
your little
great.
buddy.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horchata, what are you
Horchata,
working
you've
on?
been told to hydrate also,
Yeah.
so drink some
And also
pickle juice
drink.
if you got it.
Drink some pickle
Oh.
juice.
I don't have pickle juice anymore, sadly. It's just my energy drink.
Is that
You're
apple
good.
cinnamon bang?
It's like
or the-
What is your current project?
My bang. Oh, I'm actually gonna build this one, but I
My
wanna.
bang.
I'm actually gonna build this one, and I wanna like weather it and maybe remove some limbs too.
I love Jestas.
What is that? Is that the
It's the Jesta.
okay?
The Jesta.
Oh yes.
Yes. I love Jestas.
Yes, girl.
So I'm excited about
You
that.
know what?
And
Justas look so cool. Justas look so cool, but they always get clapped. They just explode.
Hey,
They like
let me-
flex on
let me-
everybody else but the main character Gundams. And
I
mobile
know.
suits.
They're so cool, but they're just meant to explode. Okay, sorry, Horchata, go ahead.
No, it's okay. And I haven't used my airbrush machine yet, so I'm thinking of maybe like airbrushing it and then
Everybody have an airbrush for
Just-
me?
I don't have an
destroying
airbrush.
it.
Just okay, there.
I don't
Not
either.
yet.
I don't either.
Derp, we've talked about this. You just got to give me a couple Tau. I will get you a badger.
God, what a bro.
We'll talk.
Fuck.
That's a true friend right there.
So I apologize. I want to answer something real quick because I know we're getting close to the end of the evening. Delphi Decal is an amazing site for third-party decals, specifically because they've got holograms that are reflective in light. They also have metal stickers that you can apply. So to those in chat who are saying that your kits don't come with decals, you can just get generic ones, and they apply them and they look awesome.
Good tip.
Delphi, I love Delphi. Or Delphi. They're amazing.
They also include stickers for the Gashpon heads.
doing, guys?
I love
Hmm?
those.
But
What are you doing?
so I'm trying to take this apart because it does need a little bit of loving. So I'm gonna take it apart and then I'm just gonna sand it down, spray paint it, and make it look nice and brand new, and then just hang it up on the wall.
Oh, nice.
All right.
You know what I was thinking of doing is actually submerging a mobile suit in resin.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do that. They are
Mhm.
pretty sick.
The people have done that to make like a river effect. For some
Oh,
of their
like
builds.
that. Was it? It was at the GVWC one year. It was
Yes,
like
the
a
one that was like
strike
coming
walking out
out
the
of
ocean.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either like coming out of like water and or like the thing's just like submerged in it, and it'll just layer like resin all over it,
That's
and
actually
then
what
it'll
I
just
want to
polish
do.
on the outside.
I think that
If-
would be like
uh,
neat.
Actually, hold up. I think I can send you one. If sent Snaps, you want to talk about the glow in the dark decals?
Sorry, I got distracted. Delphi Decal
You're
also
good.
makes ultraviolet and glow in the dark decals. And what's cool is that they have them for a large line of kits, so you can search through and like you just find, like for example, if I've got a perfect grade, perfect strike, so I can go or search perfect strike, and it'll pull up not just so here are the holographic ones, metal stickers that you can apply, and like these are. Typically, when you buy aftermarket decals, what they are is someone has a laser printer or an inkjet printer, and they print it on, like, the cheap paper that you get at Hobby Lobby or Michaels. These are high quality, like, gorgeous decals that just, they look amazing. I'm sorry, not sponsored, but you know, maybe someday.
No, they're really good. There's something to be said that like third-party kits, they really are. They used to be like bootlegs. Nowadays, they're more like super high-end versions of the official stuff.
Especially
Yeah,
with
so there's a
resin
lot of
parts.
yeah, there's a lot of third-party companies doing some amazing stuff out there.
Good tip. Let's see. Was it?
Nerdy, where
Did
oh,
Gutsy
sorry.
already go?
No, I just got the Tryon 3, so I will be building this.
I love that
bad
kit.
boy soon. Yeah, Gundam
Yo.
Derp. The Tryon 3 is like if Gundam's usually super realistic, but the whole point of this kit is to make it just like ridiculous, like super robot vibes. So
DACA.
I'm really excited. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm super stoked. I finally got a Tryon 3. Available at Gundam Pros, so check it out if you want your own. Oh, we got little guys running around. Oh, the Epion just blew up.
Oh no.
my
True
gosh.
Flake left the chat.
That's awesome.
Jeez, all right, just gonna blow up every other Gundam there. All right.
Yeah, you know, there we go. The Joker new type.
Oh, so cool. The Joker new.
So
type.
I went ahead and
man.
purchased this at the recommendation of Gundam in Miami. I will download more packs, but as you come and participate, you will be able to create these little avatars on our screen. By typing ! Avatar, you can choose your own Gundam to pilot, and they will talk for you.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that is cool.
That's awesome.
Just know that if you anger me,
Oh snap!
Wow.
He'll just blow you up.
yes,
He will drop a colony on you.
That's pretty good.
I will go
Oh.
Char.
Yo, please
We'll go
get like a
full
custom
char.
colony that just slowly just.
Start dropping colonies on people.
I like that they're like wing kits too. That's pretty fun.
don't know
Gunpla
if I'm
in Miami
learning that.
actually was the one who commissioned the art for these, and then the developer of the app asked. They were so good, he asked if he could use them. So,
Oh my goodness.
but yeah,
Oh,
if
Very
you
cool.
type
Miami's so cool.
if you type !Avatar in chat, you can choose what Gundam you'd like to be. So you don't. I chose Death Scythe, of course, because yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, snaps! How you gonna just betray your favorite Gundam like that?
Death Scythe is my favorite Gundam.
Yeah. What happened to? Oh, can I get the other one instead?
Because they don't have an Easy 8 in this pack. I will not be
Uh-huh.
shamed.
Yeah.
Two inside, Vicekun. Two inside.
Oh my god. Also, yes, that underwater kit is gorgeous and amazing. Bearbot Blue is now Epion.
Oh,
Somehow I'm
Horchata,
not
if you want to check the
surprised.
chat, those are like 2 examples of what people have done with resin. And I don't know if Snaps want to post it up, to show people what you can do with resin once you've gotten better with it.
And the second one, is he fishing?
Yep, you can
Hey,
click on the
Mother-
link. It'll show the other pictures on Instagram.
Is he fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gundam's
Yeah, he
wacky,
has like a
dude.
fish.
Yeah, he's fishing
Wow,
for sure.
yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, I love this. Everyone's having so much fun with the avatars.
Do they have a Big Zam?
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh,
What's happening?
do they?
I heard Sal laugh from across the house.
So the sizes are
Big
determined by the
Zam.
sprite art. I don't control that. So we got 10 seconds
Weird.
before the boss fight. I figured we'd close tonight out with a bang.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you so much, guys. This was like our most successful stream
Thank
ever.
you for
and,
everything, everyone.
No, I want
we
Big
will be
Zam.
back with a vengeance. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens now. Oh, the boys are back
Yay,
in
the
town
G Gundams are here.
Oh, there's a Pumpkin King.
against the Pumpkin King.
I don't know.
Oh, that thing is cute.
Are we gonna see some ultimate moves?
I want a Big Zam.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I need to do anything.
Wait. Do they take turns?
If they do, it's a
I don't know. I
turn-based
think they're
game.
just gonna-
This is
That's dope.
so you have to use chat to fight. Oh gosh.
Yo,
Oh wow.
There's a lot of NPCs. Blazing Bacon is the only non-NPC. Oh, he's
The
gonna
only
heal
way to
y'all.
beat him is to destroy your own Swords of Revealing Light. Didn't you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh,
It's the only way to beat this guy.
You've triggered
It
my
went there.
chat card. All right, Blazing Bacon, I think you're up. Oh,
Blazing,
gosh.
hit him with that Carolina, Texas smash.
Come on, Blazing. You firebolt, lifesteal, or dampen. What you gonna do, man?
This is amazing. This
So-
isn't even a thing.
I mean, so
I know.
as they're battling,
This is
what's the rest of
this is
everyone's,
chaos.
What's the
So
rest
wait,
of
they're-
everyone's build projects while they're battling?
Oh yeah,
Nerdy.
we still had what? Who still had to go?
Nerdy.
I think
I
it was
think
you
Horchata's up
and
next.
Nerdy.
Mhm.
No,
Go
Horchata
ahead.
did hers, I believe.
Yeah.
Nerdy, go ahead.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the resin, right?
I'm actually gonna try and put in work on one of my PGs that's been sitting here forever.
Which
I've
one?
done it back- I think I'm in between doing my Perfect Strike or my PG Exia.
Ooh, do
Oh
the
my God,
Exia,
you
do the
have
Exia.
I was gonna say that.
Are you gonna get that third-party lighting kit?
I already have it inside. I bought the big one that came with
Oh
the
my
lighting kit.
Ooh,
official
I
one, of
need
course.
it. I need it.
So the only reason I was able to get it
gotta
was when I got it a few years ago. I was getting out of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was just like, "Let me sell my deck and get the PG kit. Let's go with the lighting."
Yo, what deck did you
Oh.
sell?
Paid for by the Gladiator beasts, everyone.
Oh my god. What was I playing? I was playing that Blue Eyes deck that was like ridiculous at the time. Whenever you could drop the Ritual Blue Eyes.
Ooh, Chaos
and the
Max?
Secret- Yeah, Chaos. I was playing Chaos Max.
Nice.
Very nice.
I've always-
Derposaurus?
Huh? Oh. Yeah. You're-
For my upcoming projects, I keep mentioning this Death Guard army. I want to get to it, but I have to finish. I have 3 bikers, and that is a personal paint project of mine. I need to finish these bikers, as well as I have a lot of tip videos that I want to have come out. I've had people ask about the use of shades or washes, so that Nuln Oil, as well as some other related tips. So I'm gonna, 1, be finishing up these 3 bikers, and 2, I'd like to crank out some content for them because a lot of people are requiring more beginner tips, as well as a truck. Yes, I do have a truck to do. It's completely unprimed. And I do have 1 other unpainted model, but I believe I'm going to be giving it to someone. So
Mad Max theme truck?
A lot on your plate.
they are very Mad Max. Trucks they've got like hooks swinging off of them, and no, not the. Yeah, I do have some things that I could strip and paint in my own style, but I'm talking unpainted models. So that is me.
You should totally do the one from
sounds fun.
Mad Max Fury Road. That truck. That one looks dope.
Can I run an idea by you, Derp?
Sure.
I was just thinking of something. I was reading up on some Warhammer lore.
I like that.
And I was reading about the Tau,
Okay.
and I know that part of their whole empire is they are involved with like a lot of other like alien races.
Xenos.
And I was looking at like some of their units. Yeah, Xenos. And
that just means aliens.
right. I was thinking about I was reading about the Kroot people.
Fruit.
And is that how you say it? Kroot?
yeah, Kroot,
The
yeah.
Kroot. Yeah, so I was reading about Kroots, and I thought they were super cool. But it'd be cool if like some Tau people like they traded in technology or something with the Kroot, and like the Kroot like adapted some like Tau battle suits and stuff to fit their own fighting like guerrilla warfare style. I don't know. I think that would be super cool. Like a more, because the Kroot are kind of like this native species that like are affiliated with the Tau, but they're not totally part of the Tau aesthetic. It'd be cool if like there was a storyline where they like traded some technology or something, and then they got all this like dope tech that they could use, and then they like modified it for like Kroot style.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just having fun with it.
Kroot are like the one melee option that Tau have. Like everything else, they have guns and t-shirts. Kroot are really the only ones that like can get into combat. So like if people like to meme about Tau, and the response is like, oh, Tau's all ranged. Like, what are you gonna do if I come and I hit you with a sword? And the Tau people usually say, oh, we have Kroot. So
I see.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
Some people
That's
are
kind
about
of a
to
cool
die.
way to deal with that. That's kind of a cool way to deal with that problem, though. They just
Yeah.
like they're like, oh man, the Kroot have no melee weapons. We gotta make up like a reason for the Kroot to have melee units. I think that's
And
super
there
cool that that
are,
exists in Warhammer.
Oof.
a lot
And
of
there they
times
go.
there are longer ranged lists, but like there are ways to do like shorter ranged like lists with like shorter ranged guns, like guns that do better in shorter range, if that makes sense. So like
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are
for
some
sure.
options, but they are primarily ranged.
I saw some with like blunderbusses and looking things and stuff. So
Mm-mm.
very cool.
So no, that's
the
that's
boss
great.
battle. The boss battle's getting crazy.
Like, I'm nervous. I don't know if I did it
I
right.
know.
Are you
like,
guys
focus
basically
all
fighting
times.
this pumpkin over here?
They're so close.
Oh no.
Like Blazing Bacon, I drop power-ups and it says exclamation jump to get them. Have power-ups, blessings from on high.
Oh no, they're about to die. They're gonna explode. Hurry.
We don't know how to get
Device
the power
posture check.
ups.
Exclamation mark jump Blazing.
I don't know nothing
Also,
about that. I couldn't summon a big Zam, so
Pause.
There was
Yeah.
a big Zam. The Pumpkin King would have gotten like punted across to another
I don't
screen.
like
that's what I'm
this.
saying. If I can't be Big Zam, I don't want to play.
Yeah, until the pilot of the Pumpkin King realizes that the pilot of the Big Zam is his love interest, and then things get really complicated.
Oh,
That's how you
MST.
play a
Oh
bard.
no! Oh no! Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I don't think y'all win
What
that, guys.
difficulty did you set this to,
Oh,
man?
I'm
no.
sorry. I didn't know
that
what I
was
was
mutual.
doing.
Just
Did y'all
Oh!
ever play Gundam Battle Assault 2?
I played Gundam Versus.
no.
I destroyed all the bots now. Now it's
So
just
it
all
was
of our
basically
friends.
like an old Street Fighter style fighting game with Gundams, and Big Zam was one of the
Big
bosses.
Zam is in it. Yeah.
Oh, on
Oh my
PS1?
god, he was the hardest boss to beat because he's 3 times your size, and he's just like
Yeah.
stepping on you, and then out of nowhere he's like, by the way, hyper beam cannon on
That's
you, and you're
why
like,
I
Yeah.
want Big Zam.
Wait, is that the one on
Yeah.
PS1?
yeah, that's the one on PS1.
Yo, that was my childhood.
Big
Oh
Zam
my
is like
God.
it's like a Zangief reskin in that one.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Crazy hard.
Snaps, if you do,
Uh,
just get the audio from that with Death Sight, the ultimate move. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh,
What are
Duo
you
Maxwell's ultimate when he throws the scythe and he's like, die, die, die.
Yeah, he's like slash, slash, slash. And
Oh my gosh.
It always got me hot.
I think I destroyed it by accident. I'm sorry, it was an accident.
I see no accidents here. Oh, but
Right.
thank you guys for everything
Oh
tonight.
god,
Holy
jeez,
crap.
Willikers. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
at that point
this was
where
great.
we need to wind down. I'm sorry. Thank you everyone for showing up, for showing all of the love and all of the support. Like, y'all are
Absolutely.
the best. What we are gonna do tonight though, because Stealthy was so amazing and awesome. Assuming that she's on right now, we're gonna go ahead and commence a raid. So,
Stealthy is here.
Stealthy, are you gonna be on tonight? Do I need to stall for 2 or 3 minutes while you go start your stream? Where am I?
That's a yes.
Where am I sending people, Stealthy? All right, she is. Okay, cool. So we are going to send all of our little minions to raid Stealthy Stormy and her stream. Where are we sending them, Stealthy?
Drop that link.
Send me the link or the name, and I will raid. Already doing final checks. Oh, this is so exciting. So when you all get there, we would appreciate it if y'all say greetings from side 7. And once that happens, y'all can have... Oh, there it is. There it is. Department of Adventures. All right, here we go.
All right.
Playing that Dark Souls. All right, so everyone, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful evening. We love you. Stay safe. Stay sane. Yeah.
Thank you all for your support.
Craft
Thank you
on.
again.
See you
Oh,
next
I like
time.
that, Derp.
Yeah.
What the? I do this
Craft
a lot.
on.
Oh.